Oh, hi, Kenny.
Hi.
How?
Did you know that Jesus knows me and he knows I'm right?
Oh, fuck.
It's a good song, honestly. And
Uh,
Ghost is a good cover of it.
I was about to say something I'd probably get fired over. Anyway, how are you?
No, what's the guy who originally wrote the song? Fucking, he was in Oasis.
The Gallagher brother?
Fucking
Liam Gallagher or
no,
Noel Gallagher?
no. Well, not Oasis then. Fucking the other one. Fucking me and names.
The other one.
Fucking, I'm just gonna look it up. You're gonna be like, no, that's wrong. Jesus, he knows me.
Uh,
Song. Genesis. There it is. Why did I say
Genesis.
Oasis? I said Oasis, but it's Genesis.
Genesis the band.
Yeah,
Um. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Are they don't even exist anymore, right?
I don't know. Let's look it up. I'm at Wikipedia anyway. Um, 2020 to it's 2022, the last Domino question mark tour.
Yeah. Oh, that was
There you
with
go.
Phil Collins because he's like
Phil
dying.
Collins. He's the one I was thinking of. Wait, he's dead?
No, he's dying because he's like kind of. Isn't he like in a fucking wheelchair or something?
Anybody his age is probably in a fucking wheelchair, but career, it's personal life. Let's have a look.
Like he's 72 years
Uh,
old, right? It's not like 73.
Health. In 2017, Collins began to use a cane to assist with walking and to sit in a chair while performing on stage.
Mm.
Oh,
I
you know,
just
he's
remember he
fucking
was in really bad shape. Not as bad shape as the guy that was in charge of Smash Mouth, but fuck him because he's a Nazi apparently.
Apparently, you say, so you're not sure yet.
He did like a Nazi salute at a concert right before he left the band. What do you think?
The guy who sang fucking the meme song.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the thing.
Hold on. I know we're on a fucking tangent right now, but I am looking this up. Smash Mouth.
Yeah, like he was.
Smash.
They were doing some show, and he was drunk on stage, threatening audience members, performing a Nazi salute, and doing some nasty stuff. And
Steve
following that,
Harwell?
Harwell, and following that, he retired from Smash Mouth, and then he's dead. And I'm guessing he died, because he was apparently an alcoholic.
Holy shit, he's
Yeah,
dead!
he died like 3 days ago.
No, 2 days ago.
Yeah,
1 day ago, technically.
yeah.
What the fuck? That's not okay.
No, it's not. It's kind of sad, actually, but at the same time,
Steve
fuck him for the Nazi
Steve
salute.
Harwell. Well, I don't know. What the fuck do you know about like the last year of your life, you know? What if the last year you just go fucking bananas?
I mean, I hope nobody films
That's
it.
controversy resurfaces after death. Good God. I don't know. Like what if you know you'll be dying because the last year of your life you just turned super fucking weird, like you're perpetually on weed or something. I don't know, or cocaine.
Well,
Like what if your brain just does that? I
yeah.
don't know.
Look, whatever
Like
it
a
is,
swan song.
it's you know, it's what it is.
It's weird. I didn't know he died fucking
Died
a day
yesterday. Yeah,
ago.
yeah. I mean, the fact that you call them the meme band says everything you need to know.
Because I'm bad with names. Come on.
Is it because of All Star?
What else is a meme with Smash Mouth?
Is All Star really a meme or is it just a good song? I can't tell half the time.
It's both. Uh,
All right, I'll take your word for that. I always thought it was a
final,
little overrated, but
final stage liver failure, and you're drinking beer. Wow, that's disrespectful, dude.
me drinking beer?
I thought you got a drink.
Yeah, it's seltzer water.
Oh, God damn it.
Jesus Christ! I have a school night. I'm not drinking beer right now.
I thought that's the only way you could live make it through a school day.
But, oh god, I'm not that desperate yet. Anyway, we should start the game, shouldn't we?
Yeah, that was a tangent.
Hey,
So,
it's what we do
people
here,
call me a
folks.
space cowboy.
Th-
What?
What? You're not a gangster
What?
of love, and he didn't sing that song.
Oh God, I'm referencing actually a song by Neil Cicierega. You don't get it, but I'm pretty sure I've shown you it before.
Remember, though, Kenny, only shooting stars can break a mold. So let's get the game going. Hey now. Hey now.
People are saying words about
About what?
Starfield.
Oh, yes. Are they good words or bad words?
I don't fucking care because Bethesda's just
So
as
we're,
long as Martin is still working there.
so that means by next week we will not be playing Starfield.
Unless one of us buys it, and I sure shit I'm not gonna give them money.
I wasn't planning on buying it for a little while. I was gonna wait till it goes on sale. You know what I am gonna you know what I am gonna buy though soon, Kenny?
What?
I'm gonna buy some armor. But first, we need to talk to Voldrick the Dwarf.
Commander,
I know you're
this
segueing,
is
but like,
human construction, isn't
I
it?
can't wait to
brother
see how
said you'd
buggy
need a
Starfield is. If
stonemason.
everyone's
Didn't
bitching
you
about it,
have
and then they're
that?
gonna bring out fucking Cyberpunk, and people are gonna be like,
If someone built this in Orzammar, they'd be flogged, huh, Kenny?
built what?
The stonemason structure here in the keep.
Oh shit, yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm surprised half the buildings in Ferelden haven't fallen over from a stiff breeze.
Is that a buddy?
Darkspawn did a number on this
Yes,
keep
he
of
is a
yours,
buddy.
But I suspect it was crumbling.
Is that a
rubble
buddy
from
from
Oh,
Orzammar?
no, it's not Gorham.
Seneschal gave me some fancy
Oh.
decree
Seb-
forcing
Voice
men and
actor.
monies to
It is not the same voice actor at all.
paltry sum.
Oh.
suppose it
I
would
guess I'm
be
just racist,
sufficient.
No, they just have the same beard, like we have the same beard. Everybody has the same fucking beard.
Because it's the only one that doesn't look like complete shit.
I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters.
Is this
right?
going to be a whole fucking
All boils down to
campaign?
coin,
Yeah.
really.
Would 80s...
What did you trick me into? You owe me after this one. After Dark Souls, you owe me after
It'll
this
take
one
a while to
still.
rebuild, and the dark
This is
spawn
a
aren't
30...
patient.
This is a 30-hour expansion. What do you want from me?
I just told you, you owe me.
Actually, it's not 30 hours. It's more 20 hours. But besides the point.
That's still a lot.
All right.
Besides, the way you'll make up
Samuel.
for it, the way you'll make up for it is the way you
Samuel.
like anyway. It's a fun
Is that
game.
you?
I've been trying to trick you into playing it anyway.
Maker's breath. If it isn't little Nate.
But I won't tell you what it is
I
yet,
know
because
that
it's a
face
surprise.
Groundskeeper, I am overjoyed that you stayed on. Please.
Logan, what are you doing here?
My brother died. And my
Logan?
sister.
Yeah, he looks like
I
Logan.
was in the free
This fucker.
marches.
Your brother died in the war. And Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amaranthine.
Oh, you're an elf or are you just Scottish?
Poor girl.
Mix of A and B.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive.
Why'd you
why
think,
did you think
she was dead?
Yeah.
I knew
You
about
dumbass.
her and heard my brother might be dead. I suppose I just assumed that Delilah was dead too. Could we ask
You're
her
a
how
fucking
she
ray of
is
sunshine, ain't
next
you?
time we're in Amaranthine?
Why are you looking at Ogren?
I have no idea.
Thank you. I would be interested to know just what
Ogren's like, he cares about his family? What the fuck?
Wow, it's weird. People giving a shit about their family.
That's so unusual. Is that a cat?
That is a cat. Oh,
Go look at the cat!
actually, we need to get that cat. It's Sir Pounce-a-Lot.
Cat!
It's Sir Pounce-a-Lot.
Yay! You know, I'm more of a dog person, but I think, personally, if I get a pet, it probably should be a cat, because you can just leave cat alone. It's like most of the day, as long as you feed it. They don't give a fuck.
Well, we have the cat now.
Is it in your inventory?
Yep. See?
Is it a hat?
It's a gift.
Mm. I wish it was a hat that you could like put on your head.
It's a gift
It just
for
sits there.
it's a gift for Anders, by the way.
All right, well, let's give him some pussy. Why is he a ghost?
There was a mouser in the tower named Mr. Wiggums. Only company I had when the Templars locked me up. Miss that beast a lot sometimes.
I'll explain in a
I
minute.
can't keep a cat. We fight Darkspawn for a living.
Did we kill him off screen?
Well, no. He's a spirit. We gave him the battle mage. So like that's one of his abilities where he's kind of like shifting through the fade and shit, along with the spirit warrior stuff.
Ah. He looks
I'm not
stupid.
sure. Seems cruel to just leave him. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, Kitty?
Do we see that cat again?
You Sir Pounce-a-Lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
You don't technically see the cat again, but the cat is in his inventory.
So,
See?
if we claim after a couple of hours that... Wait,
And-
can you give it to him?
Yeah, we can use it as a unique power.
What does it do?
I don't know. I've never used it, actually.
Maybe we should, you know,
Test it
find
out.
out?
Alright.
Right now?
Okay, if you want to.
Who's the pretty kitty? Yes, you are.
I...
Are you hungry, Sir Pounce-a-Lot? I have some dried mackerel you could nibble on.
Well, there goes my joke. I was going to claim that he was just going to eat the cats once we're not
Shall I
looking.
train you to become a vicious attack kitten?
By the way, it's canon he gets this cat, and it's canon he gave it away. Because if you remember in Dragon Age 2, when we first meet him, he talks about Sir Pounce-a-Lot.
Yeah, I absolutely remember that.
Are you serious, or are you just
Yeah.
fucking with me?
I'm fucking with you. I don't remember shit.
I remember it like yesterday.
That's because you care about these weird games.
Yes, I do care about these characters in these games.
There's these weird games, like nobody's heard of Dragon Age. Everybody knows Mass Effect. Why are you weird?
So, I mean,
Yeah, gloss over it.
let's
Yeah,
let's get to Amaranthine.
No, we're gonna get attacked first.
Oh, that too. Oh, Barkern.
I love who you just jumped in the middle of it, but you refuse to play on easy.
I refuse to play a what?
On easy.
I mean,
You just jumped in the middle of a group of enemies, knowing full well they're gonna fucking mangle you.
have you seen our team? We're pretty badass, to be fair.
You're already half health.
All right, I'll fix that.
That was technically unsound. Is all I'm saying.
We're good. We're good.
Wait, those skills on the left of Anders.
What about him?
Go look at him.
What about him?
No, select Anders for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. They were grayed out, so I thought because you couldn't use them because you weren't using a staff, but never mind.
No, they're not great out. He can still use them. It's just slower to use magic because he's in armor. That's all. That's the trade-off. So,
But at least he doesn't fucking die.
no, he probably will not die. I wasn't really worried about him dying, though, to be fair.
Oh, unlike Morgan, who fucking goes down as soon as we sneeze on her.
Yeah, but Morgan's kind of weak. Anders is a little bit stronger. I usually actually made him Blood Mage in this expansion. Just for the shits and giggles of it.
But we didn't unlock it.
No, so we can't. Which
Can't
is,
see Sean.
which is kind of ironic. Anyway, the city of Amaranthine. Little city. But we got some folks
I
here.
miss
It's
I miss Severin. I want to kill him.
Rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Oh, aren't you a shady little turd?
I guess Kitty.
We can't touch this kitty.
I know, but like interact with it with your feet. Like affect its pathing. Hey, kitty!
We literally step over it.
No, you don't. It's a video
Hey?
game.
What are you staring at? Looking to start something?
Yes! Fuck, let's go! Let's fucking punch! I haven't killed somebody in weeks!
Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time.
We
I
just
can't
killed
take all the credit for
Barkern
finding the rift, you know.
and Blight
Mika
Wolves.
here fell in first.
They're not people. Darkspawn aren't people.
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a
Soylent
buck off
Green,
in that
that's
direction,
people.
you see.
And it tastes delicious.
Darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great.
So I'm
leading
told.
us on a merry chase as he did.
I know for a fact, because I'm a cannibal.
Oh, the chasm. Yes.
Because
we
I
saw
can
it coming
nibble.
over our
Yes,
eyes.
yes, yes.
It was really something to behold.
Yum yum.
A huge cleft.
Num,
as
num,
though the
num.
maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like
Is that why it's called
It
cannibal?
looked
Because
like
they
someone
can
had tried
nibble
to build
on
over it,
people?
but must
I
have
don't
been
know.
abandoned a long time ago. No one in town
Don't
knew
know.
about it.
It's probably a Latin word or some shit.
Well,
Why
people, I
is
suppose,
it
maybe even
called
the Darkspawn.
cannibal?
Well,
Looking this
of
up.
course, we had to investigate.
Because this conversation
That was
doesn't
when Mika
interest
fell
me in the
A
slightest.
shriek like you wouldn't believe.
The term is derived from the Spanish
First
name
crumb,
caribales or
stable.
cannibales
Right.
from the
And
Carib,
as Mika lay
a
there
West
yelling
Indies
about
tribe
his
well known
knee
for
or
its
his
practice
head
of
or what have you,
cannibalism.
Ah,
There you go.
Darkspawn appeared.
okay.
More than a brood and
I
less than
prefer
a horde.
my
They
explanation.
seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be.
Mm.
Didn't notice us at all, think the maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied
Oh,
with two
he looks
screaming injured
terrible.
men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Yeah, a fist sandwich.
Do we pay them or no?
Some silvers, I guess. Or else
Thanks.
they get
This'll
pissed.
get me good and drunk at the end. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
Because
Okay.
they're poor again.
We're not really that poor. Ogren leveled up though.
Ogren becomes a bigger boy.
Gonna actually give him some stuff though. He needs dexterity, so
We've got two dwarves, and we're both males. So this is a bit of a sausage party, isn't it?
yeah. There is a female dwarf that we can recruit.
Spare anything, sir. The family farm.
And what are we waiting for?
They won't let us in.
A lot actually. We got stuff to do.
Oh. What was that? What was that white thing
What white
I'll
thing?
get on it.
that was walking? Was it a cat? Sometimes it's blurry on Discord.
It was a chicken, Kenny.
It's a chicken! Chicken!
Buck baka.
Baka.
Buck baka.
Always look at the animals. It's so fun.
Why?
Because animals are fun. Chickens are cool. They're yummy.
What are you?
Everything
on
is
about
great
now?
about chickens. Tell me what isn't great about a chicken, and I'll tell you you're wrong.
You smell just fine.
Wait, is Argon complaining about the smell?
Yep,
How does he smell anything? He smells like wet dog perpetually.
I know.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both.
Alright, talk.
The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it?
So,
The
pay
person
him!
in Your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage.
I mean,
I would pick the bottom one, but that means that the angle ends, doesn't it?
I believe so.
The bartender and I will have a talk.
Return to me when this is done.
We could also just fuck over these guys.
Uh-huh, that's the plan. I just
Alright.
don't want the angle to end because it's probably interesting. Piggy! Oink oink.
Oink oink. Anyway, the city of Amaranthine.
What if the toss?
My
That's a
pardon,
cow.
I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the commander of the Grey.
who gave this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravain.
What is this, Dark Souls?
Ah.
Or The Witcher?
Ah, the Dark Wolf, nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious.
It might be.
See,
No, sir.
technically this type of boob armor is a bit more realistic. Are
we sure?
It looks
Excuse me,
shaped, but if you
I
look
need to
closer,
search your
it's just
package
like just a
smuggled goods.
general bulge across the chest, the full chest, and it's just like it's decorated to give more curvature.
So they're
Just go have a look at it.
yes, they're searching us for smuggled goods.
I am the warden of command that one.
But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What
Are
you
we
doing,
smuggling
lad?
something?
Are you
No.
accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But I... You said everyone...
You are dismissed.
Fuck off, kid.
Why is there like a fucking...
I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
I can't answer that question.
No, look at our effects. It's like there's a draft happening in here. Whatever we're in full view again, just look at how the smoke just vapes away from us.
Okay.
Anyway, is there anything I can
We
do?
could certainly use your help in this.
It does vape away from us.
Come speak to me later if you're interested.
What kind of fucking reading is that?
Not a good one.
What are you, Eastern?
Welcome to Amaranthine. Which
So, what are we doing here?
mostly gonna pick up quests, talk to people, and
Well, you walked by one.
I know, we'll get to them in a minute.
Alright.
I wanted to try and do some interesting things first.
Any dwarves you can make an air with?
We did that already.
You know, let's do it again. Fuck it.
No,
Well, fuck her.
we can't.
You a glass of water.
Oh well.
Sadly, we cannot.
Why is he just standing on the stairs?
I can't answer that.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Do you have a rash? Do you have an STD?
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my
You're
boss
bothering
and
me
all.
right now. Out with it. Spit it out.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this
I knew it!
burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
What did you touch this time?
I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
No one told you to drink all of it. Never heard of it.
Too late for regrets. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
I feel bad. We're just like shitting on Ogren.
Because he's a fucking idiot!
He kind of is.
Oh, how else are we gonna fucking sort him out?
There's Win.
Oh. Wait. You did?
No, she walked away, remember?
Oh, right. Well, she's alive.
Yes.
Cool, I guess.
I bet you she's not gonna be happy to see us, but we'll find out.
Let's find out. It'll be hilarious.
I know.
Let's shit on her some more.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yo, you
It's you.
you're dressed like a whore
One
again?
way of turning up where you're not wanted, don't you? Like a bad rash.
Wow!
Speaking of rashes. And you, what are you doing here?
I am here making preparations for a journey. The College of the
Well, I
Military
hope it
is
involves you dying.
and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
No, I'm gonna trouble you though. I can't
well.
read.
Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within
Indulge
the
me, bitch.
The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage. They can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
Oh, the fucking irony that he's saying this, isn't it? This is why I like Anders' character arc between this game and Dragon Age 2. Because he doesn't start out as a fanatic. He turns into that fanatic.
I'm sure it'll be all fine.
Yes, of course. Now I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my
Oh, after how you left last time?
has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her given the trouble in the area. If you happen to
Well,
find
sucks to be her.
yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
Oh, yeah, fucking. I would tell her to do it herself, fucking bitch.
Okay. You wanna... We don't have to do the quest.
I have
Yeah,
little time
honestly.
to spare at the moment. If you feel it is too much of an imposition, you may ignore my request. But I can't.
I'm
waste
just gonna
any more
ignore
time.
you.
Good luck to you, Warden Commander.
You know, if we send people to kill the fucking tower, we'd probably win.
Yeah. For now.
For now, I don't give a shit.
Delighted.
When's a bitch? And
It figures, actually.
what's this?
The way you have conversations with the companions is by clicking things in the world.
There used to
Oh,
be
I
another
thought you clicked
here.
statue.
I
It was
did.
a Byron,
Oh, wait, no.
my great uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did.
Yeah,
I mean, you
your
follow...
father was a traitor.
Right. That's what everyone keeps saying, isn't it? There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callanhead. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being
I
on the wrong side
mean-
of the war? For choosing poorly?
Yeah, pretty much, actually.
I mean, just imagine, what if everybody before Hitler's bloodline was a war hero? Would that change anything?
No, but...
There comes the but.
But here's the question. Can you redeem the Hitler bloodline?
Do you want to?
That's a better question. Let me put it this way.
Yeah, go on.
The option, it's up to you to turn that around. Can one theoretically redeem the problems and issues of their past ancestors, especially if they were notorious for being what they were? That does not excuse the
I'm gonna
ancestors.
bring Hitler back into this.
No. That doesn't excuse what the ancestors did, but it could redeem the name of the family.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I mean, I've seen examples of it. For example, the son of John Wilkes Booth, right? Actually saved the son of Abraham Lincoln from a train accident.
Okay.
Like, did you know that?
I think I did actually.
Now-
it was just very deep.
It wasn't, admittingly, it wasn't very deep, but, like, that's what I mean. Yeah, Booth is going to be infamous, but does that really affect everybody
wanna
who
bring
is
up the-
named Booth?
I just want to bring up the uncomfortable position that are we equating killing Lincoln to the Holocaust?
No, of course not. I'm just making a point.
I know the point, but it's like, do we really have a good comparison? Like, what if Genghis Khan? You know, a better comparison would be like, could we redeem the Genghis Khan bloodline? Because he killed a lot of fucking people too.
Yeah.
That'd be close to the Holocaust.
That's
right?
true. That is true. That is
It's
true.
close. It's closer to one. It's close to you know what Genghis Khan did than one president. You know, it's, like Persians.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
too
just
much
saying.
Russia, right? I wonder what happened
You're
to the
right,
old
you're right.
statue.
I'm just
Right
saying
from the
maybe
other
it's
side of
not
a
possible
chantry
to
or
redeem it, but you know, they should probably try, and it's not our
Statues are
business to
painted.
fucking tell them
I
to.
don't
And if they
want to
don't
look at
want to, then they can go be scum of the earth, just like the predecessors. I would treat them that
No,
way.
yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, it's a tough one. That's what they're trying to do here with Howl, with Nathaniel.
They're trying to redeem something that's kind of utterly irredeemable. So you know.
But it's a logical idea, right?
You know, I'm pretty sure that when this happened in the past, didn't they just fucking join a convent or like a monastery or something
Yeah.
to make up for? Yeah.
Or you,
that would be
like
the thing to do to kind of redeem your line.
You would also be forced to do it, like we saw with Sebastian in Dragon Age 2.
May I help you?
Sure. Hello.
I read your posting on the Chanter's board.
I am
She's quite
fortunate
pretty.
indeed that the commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter.
Okay, baby.
I'm sorry
Sarcastic.
our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to him. Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas. I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
That's convenient.
A little bit. Anders doesn't like that we're doing this either.
Well, I'm just gonna go fuck himself.
Yeah.
It's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find him at the inn. We must follow the example of Andraste and reflect upon the chance.
Andraste.
So, I like the use of Andraste. Did I tell you that?
It's basically female Jesus. Come on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Have you delivered your annual tithe to the town?
So I just groan at it.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, when was the last time you see a fantasy world where there basically is only one religion instead of the pantheon?
It's high fantasy. It already has trouble earning my respect to begin with. Sorry.
Well, I mean, okay, again, Warhammer 40k, for all the things it has like this complex lore of demons and religious shit in it, where instead of Dragon Age Origins and the Dragon Age universe has a religion that is incredibly monotheistic, when most fantasy and sci-fi goes polytheistic. So,
can you explain those terms for me? Because I probably know them, but
monotheistic means like it is a specific belief in one god or one deity, or in the case of the Chantry, the Maker. Like that would be the example. The Darkspawn and the Magisters and all that other shit, right? That's a polytheistic belief. The elves worship polytheistic deities. The dwarves worship paragons in a polytheistic pantheon. But for the humans to be a monotheistic group is very unusual in fantasy.
I hear Hubert's gang got their hands on.
and it sounds kind of incompatible, and that's why the elves are being treated like shit. I bet.
It probably doesn't help.
All right.
It
What's
probably
with the
doesn't help.
comparison to 40k then?
It's just like even 40k. It's all about like the like it's a lot of like space fantasy aspects to it.
Huh?
I suppose. A little bit, yeah. But it's space and it's sci-fi, so you know that wins me over.
Yeah.
And also, it's very ironic within itself. There's several levels of irony within every faction.
Hey, we could get a Blood Mage manual.
Oh, well, a bit late, but all right. The whole idea that the Emperor of Man is revered as a god, even though that's exactly what he didn't want, because doing that would lead to chaos getting more power, which he said was the #1 threat to humanity.
Well,
so both things that he didn't want happened.
Well, to the credit, all right, to the credit,
he's not even allowed to die.
To the credit of 40k, they do some unique shit with it. I'll give you that. But my point though is it is kind of the same issue, where it really is just the fact that we're dealing with like a space fantasy setting here with all the trappings, even if it's like a little bit weirder than normal.
What trappings? What trappings are you talking about?
The demons, this literally like how half your races are just space orcs and shit like that. You know, like, it's that type of stuff. And, yeah, that's cool. But, I mean, I guess it just...
They've all got complexity beyond that. Even the orcs, honestly.
Yeah, but so does every other fantasy world out there. Like, the only difference is how it's used, is my point. Like, you got an issue with how you have an issue with, like, high fantasy and stuff. But the only fundamental difference between it and, let's say, like, space fantasy or space opera is the location.
And the technology, which I fucking love.
Yeah. But that's it.
Meanwhile, every technology in high fantasy is used for lazy writing.
I don't know about that.
Sorry,
like,
but,
define lazy writing here now.
Oh god, like some contrivance, like, oh no, the main guy has to kill the baddie because the companion can't, because I don't know, some contrived bullshit.
That's really specific there, buddy.
For example, this is one example I've been thinking of, like, the situation in writing where you've got a companion, you've got the enemy. Companion can't strike the killing blow on the enemy, because if they do, some fucking magical pact makes them kill themselves with it or something. It's like, okay, how does that function? What's the technology beneath it? Oh, it's magic.
Well,
but if you then pick, oh, let me finish. But if you then pick sci-fi behind it, you have to fucking sort that shit out. You have to have the science and the technology back up that contrivance. So they have to actually fucking work it out.
Of course. Here you go.
I mean,
It's the last room at the
magic is handy dandy to have something happen without having to really explain it. It just happens.
Yeah, but there's always an explanation to magic where it comes from and shit. Like, the difference is whether or not it's a good explanation or not.
Why are the Darkspawn happening?
I mean, there's like 3 or 4 different arguments as to why, and what I love about the setting is that it's ambiguous.
Give me the most closest one that's fully explained.
The fully explained version of the Darkspawn is that you had the Tevinter Magisters, who were all mages, open a hole in the fucking sky to invade the Vale.
There it is! Open a hole in the sky?
Yeah.
What?
To invade the Fade. And they wanted to go into the Fade and control the Fade and control the Black, the Golden City.
Do you not see the contrivance here? They opened a hole in the Fade. Oh, okay. So if we did that in sci-fi, we would have to actually invent the whole portal theory.
They did that in Dragon Age. You know how they did it?
Explain.
Sacrificing millions of people for blood magic to create enough power to actually open the hole in the sky using artifacts and shit.
That doesn't artifacts again. You're explaining away using magic. I'm not seeing the actual technology.
But it's the same idea as technology, Kenny.
It's not the idea. It's the fact that magic is explaining away the complex technologies needed to make something happen. It always boils down to, oh, it's magic. It can just do that. That's why I don't like high fantasy, because it does that. It's always like, why can this thing happen? Well, when you root deep enough, it's always, oh, it's just magic. It can do that. But if you then start to break down, like, even slightly sci-fi, it starts to fall apart. It has to be good.
Yeah, but even sci-fi has contrivances to that, unless if it's sci-fi that actually goes hard science.
Well, yeah, that's why I like sci-fi. That's good hard science. And don't bring 40k into this. I'm just liking 40k because it's silly. Why does he not have a helmet yet? Oh, whatever. I'm just saying, something like Cyberpunk's not a great example, but like more commonplace sci-fi cybernetic stuff, it has to work. You know, you can't just like attach 2 fucking poles connected to like a joint and say that's a cyborg arm now. Like, no, you see the details, you see the fucking pumps, you see the wires and shit.
Again,
I love that. It's the detail. And I don't get that with high fantasy, because it always boils down to, it's magic, we can just do it.
It's not, but it's not because they do it. There's a logic behind doing it. The only way that they can actually invade the Fade and do what they did was actually murdering millions of fucking slaves to power up blood magic, because in the setting we know blood magic
But
makes their magic more
That
powerful.
doesn't explain the how. That just explains what they needed.
So how does it make it more powerful?
Yeah, no. Yeah, how does it make it more powerful? What's the technology behind the magic?
Oh, I could actually
What's
answer.
the system?
See, the funny thing is, I can answer that, but it's kind of
Well, let's hear it.
it's kind of a spoiler.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna forget it by tomorrow. Did you just kill a cat? What the fuck? There were not that many guts in that fucking rat.
I don't remember doing that before. Okay.
I killed a rat though. That's not okay. That could have been someone's pet rat.
Not anymore.
Anyway.
Okay. I will explain. The
Your whistle,
the-
stranger.
Okay, so the way the magic works in the world of Dragon Age is it is through manipulation of the Fade energy, right?
Okay,
Cre-
explain fade energy then.
Fade energy, this is where it becomes a spoiler.
But I don't care.
It's a big fucking spoiler. I can't tell you that. It's that big of a fucking. It's that big of a fucking spoiler.
Oh, fucking Andraste or the Maker is actually a demon. I don't give a shit.
No, she's not. They're not involved at all, actually.
Or was it the dwarves who had a god, or was it the elves who had a god? Some fucking god is responsible. Just say it vague enough.
It wasn't even gods.
Or some fucking who had enough power to do it. Because I had enough magic and I just made the fate or something. It still boils down to magic can just do that.
It was created as a punishment against a certain group of people because they were abusing their power. So somebody tried to seal all that power into an alternate fucking dimension.
And how did they do that?
By creating the Fade and severing it between the real world and the dream world of the Fade. And what?
How did they do that?
That
I know it sounds annoying, but that's the thing I'm getting to. There's at the core of high fantasy, there's always the one thing that says it could just do that.
How did they do that? Again, that's a big fucking spoiler. I can't tell you that one because that's a big fucking spoiler. So do you want to have sex with her?
I was wondering if she was a whore.
I don't know about that.
Wait, what you whistled? That means a drink. What the fuck? But yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
And here I was, thinking how I never get hit on by the clientele. Perhaps you'll settle for a drink instead. Got some mead from the coast.
See, it was a drink.
And it's not even that bad. We chatted a bit. He was a friendly sort for a Grey Warden. Spent most of his nights here drinking.
What about your whistle, stranger?
What will you whistle, stranger?
Maybe a week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's pick a different fantasy then that you know a lot about. I don't know, Baldur's Gate maybe? I don't know.
Well, Baldur's Gate is like a D&D setting, and D&D settings are very contrived in a lot of ways. I'll give you that. But here's how they resolve it. There's something called the Weave in Faerun in the Baldur's Gate setting, right?
How does that work?
The way it's unknown how it works by most mages.
There it is.
Hold on.
Sorry, but
hold on.
That's the fucking god.
Hold on. But they speculate that their ability to manipulate the Weave by using incantations and by studying the Weave is what allows them to tap into fantastical powers. And because it's a rare... Hold on. It's because it's...
people are no longer the crux of this. Now the Weave is the crux.
Okay.
That's the thing. When you always keep digging... I've said it for the 5th time now. When you keep digging into how the fantasy gets explained, you end up at... It just does that. And that's why high fantasy always kicks me off.
Well,
because I
no,
just can't
that-
get that it doesn't do that.
It's not that it just does that. It's that they use certain... The reason why it works for mages is because they have to study their asses off to actually get those incantations to cast the spells.
But-
it's
But
like...
mages aren't important anymore. It's now the weave.
But the weave is where they get their power. What you're asking is, like, how does
Well,
the
then
weave
explain
function?
the weave.
I just told you, it's an energy force that they tap into.
And how does that work?
By using the incantations to tap into it.
No, not the mace. How does weave in of itself work?
Alright, you know what?
Inherently.
Alright, we're going to take a quick break from the game. And I'm going to look it up, so I can give you the answer.
But you get my point at least, right? And I'm still
I-
saying that this is why I don't prefer high fantasy.
I-
I'm not saying high fantasy is bad. Well, I have, but that was because I'm being a piss and
My
take
problem
person.
with this is that the issue that you're bringing up here is that it's literally the same issue with any sort of like setting, is you're looking for a logical way of how it works.
I want a logical core because that's what I need to attach on. And there's low fantasy and there's sci-fi that does it too. I know.
The weave is not considered magic. It's considered raw material of which magic is woven, quote unquote. Kind of like how, they liken it to like how threads are, you take strands of thread and string in making a shirt.
So how did that came to be?
Developing the use of magic is basically like learning to knit. That's why they use that. And the way the weave works... Forgotten Realms, right?
Inherently of itself, not how others interact with it. That's the important part. Because that's what I think about when I have nothing to do. I just think about shit like that and how it falls apart for me. And that's why I'm an inherently unhappy person, I guess.
The issue is that the thing that all the scholars and the setting agree on, it's not magic itself, but it's the force which allows magic to be channeled. But you gotta understand, they don't know what it is, so they speculate as to what it is. So there's 3 or 4 possible answers.
And do any of them not end in it just does that?
No, none of them end in just does that. They give arguments as to why they do that. Let's put it that way. One argues that it is the source of all magic because it was created by a deity. Others argue that it is this...
There you go. The goalpost is moved yet again.
Hold on.
How did that deity do it? I'm sorry, but that's how this works.
The deity was the goddess of magic, Mistra. And Mistra
How did they do it?
Mistra is the mother of all magic after her predecessor, Mistral, basically died in the setting because of a war between the gods and shit like that. Some of them think that Mistral is the one that created the weave, even though they argue that the weave was there beforehand. Others think that the weave itself is like this independent, it's almost like the fucking Force in Star Wars, where it's like this independent thing that people can use.
So fucking bad.
What?
Non-midichlorian of midichlorian force is so terribly contrived and shite. It's not even.
You're fucking arguing that midichlorians is important now to Star Wars?
I'm saying it's contrived and all of it is bullshit.
Of course it's contrived and bullshit, but midichlorians is one of the worst ideas for Star Wars because then and the reason why is
that's what I'm saying. Don't bring this into it because it just gets everybody mad. It's gonna get us mad because Star Wars sucks.
And like this whole thing of the weave being like a fabric where magic is drawn and blah 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 is something that actually comes up because if you have mages or wizards that draw way too much magic from the weave, it causes really bad effects to happen. Explosions and shit in your hands that can be destroyed.
You're a few goalposts too high again. We
I-
are now at
I'm-
Mistral, who had a predecessor, so now we gotta go to that predecessor. How did that fucking work?
Mistral is the predecessor.
Oh, right.
Mistral was the one there. Mistral...
How
Mistral...
did they do it?
Mistral was the
This-
first incarnation of the gods of magic.
This is like a mixture of like a rabbit hole and a fucking iceberg.
And others argue
A
that the
weave-
weave is what created all the fucking cosmos, so it's what made all the planets and shit. So what do you want from me?
We're back at square one. We need to reach the bottom of the iceberg.
Well, the bottom of the
indisputable bottom.
Then the bottom of the iceberg probably starts with Mistral, because Mistral was the god of magic as well as the god of creativity and time and energy.
All right. How do gods like them function? How are they to be gods? How do they get made? I know it's frustrating, but it's like that's
I'm
the
not
shit I think
I'm not
about.
that well versed in the fucking setting to answer that one.
Exactly, because gods are bullshit.
What I yeah, but that's besides
That's
the
why
point.
that's why the fiction I'm writing has perpetually gods being killed and shit.
But the way Mistral, what we know about Mistral, his story, is that, you know, when the
At
gods,
some point, you can say
okay, when
that
the
writer
god, stop,
didn't-
when the gods created, you know, it's like any creation myth. When the gods created the world and shit, Mistral was one of the early ones that helped in creating the cosmos. You had 4 or 5 gods there. You had the two I know the most about, Selune and Shar, who was the god of darkness and the god of light. You had Lord Owl, who was like the fucking Zeus of this world. And those are the only ones I remember. But one of them was also Mistral. But then, you know, Selune and Shar go into a war. Mistral gets caught in the middle and was born as a being of pure magic tied directly to this energy of the weave because of the fighting between Shar and Selune. Supposedly,
Right.
her origin of Mistral is Shar and Selune were fighting, and they lost portions of their essence, and it created a new fucking god.
all of that isn't important. What I want to know is what is the functional logic behind those gods then?
What do you mean?
How do they function logically?
They're
Or
gods.
do they just do these? Oh, they're gods, so they just do that.
It's more okay. I'm not familiar with the setting too much to
know.
answer that.
But you see what I mean?
Here's the issue with gods and shit like that. You're coming into things that they either don't have an answer for, they speculate based off of like belief and worship, or it's part of the setting in history, and the gods are the ones that have created all of it for themselves.
Or the writer didn't feel like filling in the blanks yet because they wanted to leave it open, and they just said they just do that.
Yeah, but that's a D&D setting. That's how they do that. They do that in Pathfinder too. But Pathfinder actually has a contingency where mortals can become fucking gods.
But that's not important. That is explained, but you gotta go at the bottom of the iceberg always.
I just did.
And you'll always
the
end
problem
up
is
that
you're
it
looking.
just does that.
But the problem is you're looking for another bottom, and that's the thing I don't understand.
I'm looking for a bottom because right now the excuse is they just do that. Why did they go to war? And how do they function actually? Hi lads, I need to have fuck gods or something. Hi Gumstitch.
Hello, Gumstitch.
All I'm arguing is that at the end of the explanation, when you keep digging into high fantasy, there's always an instance where the writer didn't write yet and said, it just does that. And when you have sci-fi, it always has to be backed up by something. Unless it's Mass Effect. Well, then Mass Effect has the fucking thing where it has the Mass Effect.
But
technically
again,
that also falls under the it just does that.
Yeah. EZO. But you
what
gotta.
does Cyberpunk have? What is Cyberpunk's core?
Cyberpunk's core is just fucking technology run amok. That's all.
No. That's the overcapsuling. I'm talking about the core.
I couldn't even tell you because Cyberpunk core makes no fucking sense to me.
Because right now, when you see like a mechanical arm, you could figure out, okay, that's just like pressure or like electrical signals, and you've got joints, and you got something, and it's based on basic physics.
Oh
And it's
no,
like, okay,
I
that's where
agree.
it's
It's been called sci-fi fantasy. What Kenny's arguing is that fantasy makes no fucking sense.
Like moths to
High,
a flame.
no, I'm saying, no, I didn't. I said high fantasy. When you dig deep enough, it always ends at it just does that, or they just did that. In case of gods, and that's why I personally don't like it. And so far, you've been trying to argue against that, and just proving that it just keeps going deeper. We haven't reached the bottom yet.
But
Except for Dragon Age, because you don't want to explain that because it's spoilers.
it's spoiler.
Magic, quotation marks.
Well, the problem though is that it's spoilers for Inquisition, and I
Uh-huh.
really want you to see it.
So we'll get to that.
And it will take about 100 hours to get there.
But then we made a different argument using Baldur's Gate just to make the point that I'm making about it always ends.
But you
in
could make
somebody...
that. But you could literally make that same fucking argument with Warhammer Fantasy because it's the exact same system.
Yeah, that's why I said don't bring Warhammer Fantasy in because I only like it because it's fucking silly.
Yeah, but that's
And
not
ironic.
but that's also not an excuse.
That's- No, I didn't say it was an excuse. I just like it. I wasn't using Warhammer 40k as an example, as a good example.
Okay. Look, again, like, you look at the fucking lore of any fantasy setting, there is explanation to it, but what you're looking for is a little odd to me.
It's deep. It's a very deep explanation because I want something better than magic or God just did that. I want a better explanation for that, which sci-fi doesn't generally do. No, actually, sci-fi just doesn't do that. Unless either they have like a crux which you try to explain.
Yeah, but sci-fi
or
also
something
doesn't
that's
have good answers half the time because some of it's really contrived.
But they have answers which is more than just saying like it just does that, which I don't like. And again, it's personal preference. I'm not saying those settings are shit.
But what you're arguing as it just does that is
What
not
I'm
it just
arguing is
does
that. I
that.
don't like high fantasy for that reason.
But high fantasy doesn't just do that is my point. That doesn't make sense.
Except you didn't explain how the gods function behind.
Hold on.
What the fuck?
We're catching a criminal.
Okay. He was walking.
It was a mage. Anyway,
Yeah.
you were
Oh,
saying. You were
good
saying.
mage. That's good. All I'm saying is, until we get a fantasy settings that doesn't end at X just does that, then I will have respect for it. It will easier get respect from me, rather.
But
'Cause
it's
I said in the beginning, high fantasy has a hard time getting respect from me. That is the argument I'm making it. I'm not saying it's shit. I'm not saying it's a bad contrivance or something. I'm just saying that's why I don't prefer it.
sure, but the problem though is when you are asking for respect for something, and when you're making an argument that it's because of it just works, and yet I'm giving you the deep end of how it works, and you're saying that's not
But
enough.
you didn't reach the end because we got at the point where the writer just didn't write it yet, and probably just used magic to be like it just does that. That is the argument. Who cares what I respect?
Well, I care because, like, the argument is weird to me.
It is weird, but it's not really something you can just say that is illogical because it doesn't make sense. It makes more sense than those backgrounds of high fantasy.
I don't know about that.
And I like Berserk, and that one's probably the biggest egregious example of it all. Of it just does that. The fucking clips, the hand of God never gets explained.
No.
After the eclipse, they barely are a part in the story, and I've read all of Berserk. It's mainly just Griffith being a fucking asshole. And this is the worst example but it earned my respect because, well, I could gush about Berserk, but got reasons besides.
I've never played Berserk, so
No, read.
I've never read it either. I know it's a game too.
Yeah, don't bother with the games, honestly. Just read Berserk. There's a website to it, you can just read all of them. Straight up. It's just there. All of it.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Berserk's actually a really good manga. It's probably the only manga I finished, or started to be, frankly honest.
Yeah. I don't know. It just. I don't know. Give me another setting. Because I bet you I can get this.
Sure. What is a high fantasy that I know?
Do you know anything about?
I can give you bad examples, like Borderlands is a really fucking bad example. They don't explain shit.
Yeah, but Borderlands is also not. Well, I guess it is fantasy in some way.
It's sci-fi, space, fantasy, magic. It's not great.
I don't know about magic, but they're all aliens and shit, right?
What are sirens? It's alien slash magic. It's like the amalgamation of the two. It's like functionally magic. Let's keep it on that.
That's true.
I don't want to give Borderlands. Yeah, I don't want to give Borderlands more respect than it deserves.
Which is none.
Yeah. Fuck Randy. I'm trying to think of a fantasy setting, honestly. That you would know too. That's the problem. You gotta find common ground in fantasy. Difficult. There's a lot of fantasy out there that's just straight up based on D&D, isn't it? That's the major problem.
Well, no, it's not based off D&D. It's based off of Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is one, actually.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings actually has a lot of lore to it. It's just...
Actually, doesn't Lord of the Rings, like, fully explain literally everything?
Yeah, it does. And sometimes the explanations are kind of bullshit.
Sure, but they still explain it, which I appreciate.
They do.
I don't want to... I just don't want to hear so-and-so or thing just does that.
But they don't! That's my point!
I know! That's why Lord of the Rings is probably neat, because I haven't destroyed it yet in my brain.
But even what we were just talking about with like fucking Forgotten Realms, they don't just say it does that. They theorize how it works.
They theorize, but then they theorize that so and so did that.
What does that mean? So and so did that. So and so created it. That's what you're worried about?
Yeah. Something created the thing that led to the sequence of events. Ergo, that person or entity or whatever now has to be scrutinized so we can figure out how they work. And then we find out how that worked, and we keep scrutinizing that until we reach a point where like I don't know, the fucking Big Bang of the universe.
Okay.
Like hypothetical, proverbially speaking. Because that's with sci-fi. That's how it always ends. It always boils down to like physics.
Not all. No, that's not true. Come on.
When I say sci-fi, I mean like cyberpunkish sci-fi.
Cyberpunk is not even sci-fi to much of an extent. Come on.
I am referring to like that sort of sci-fi. Like
you're talking about. You're talking about hard sci-fi. That's different.
Oh yeah. Like cyborgs. Fucking, I love cyborgs. That's my thing.
I wasn't thinking cyborgs, but that can work, I guess.
I want cyborgs, but anyway, that's what I'm getting at. What do you call that? Like cyborg style? What do you cyborg sci-fi?
Cyberpunk. Well, cyberpunk is cyberpunk. That's fine, but like it's not called like. How do I explain this? Cyberpunk is a whole separate genre that is a dystopian science fiction setting. Right?
Yeah, but no, you're not answering the question. The question is, what do I call cyborg sci-fi? There's gotta be a name for it.
I'm not even sure what I would call that, to be honest with you.
It can be dystopian, but it shouldn't inherently have to be.
You're right. It doesn't have to inherently be dystopian, but it...
I just want to have a name for it. I want to know the name. Oh, it's gonna bother me, damn it.
Maybe.
Delilah? Is that really you?
Delilah! What the fuck is wrong with your chin? What the hell is going on here? Is that Ogren?
No, that's us.
Are we inside Argrid?
It must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this.
Hey there,
Come back to the
Delilah.
estate
Blah blah
until we
blah.
find
I'm gonna take
somewhere
my
else.
shirt off.
What?
I'll be right back.
Oh,
Nathaniel,
okay.
I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's
We're
evil. This
talking
life is
about
so much better.
Father's evil. Oh dear.
Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught
I
up
have
in
no idea how
politics.
fucking comfortable it is right
You
now in here.
You didn't
Ugh.
see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I
Are we inside Argrid?
had no idea.
Yes, we are,
Of
Kenny.
course you did. But you
Oh,
always
how
worshipped Father,
sexual.
right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
Come, brother.
Wow, family member that's not a dick.
She said she wants me to come back once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems
Ah, well, that's too bad. I'm gonna
She
kill you
said
by
Father
then.
deserved to die. I still can't believe
He actually
it.
can die in the ending of this.
Oh, well, now he's. God damn it! Now he's in his fucking. What do you call the arc again? His where he
And his
becomes good
reasons. It
again.
was a war for Andraste's
The
sake.
redemption arc.
Before
Now he's in
I
his
went
redemption arc.
to
You
the
can't kill
marches,
him. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
How
could he have
convenient.
changed so much.
Maybe he was never who you thought he was.
Yeah.
I suppose not. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now,
You have
let's
been.
get back to our business. I need.
No, I'm gonna rub this in your face some more, which looks splotty. Like I can't.
I don't know.
What the? What the fuck?
Remember, they're mages that are on the run.
Oh, and we need to kill them.
Yep.
Alright.
She dead.
Bye.
She dead, Jim.
I think there's an anime that does that. I forgot what it's called. It had like magical cyborgs in it, where they actually explain like
Cyberpunk is a genre that is dystopian, near future science fiction, but it is dystopian, near future science fiction where the scumbags are the real heroes. It is not the
Yeah.
corporations that are the heroes, even though the corporations are the reason why that they're that way, the way they are.
Sure, but that orbits it. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the core. I'm interested in the logical core of it. How does it function? And with sci-fi, it always ends at like physics. It's like, okay, that's good. With magic, it's like, no, it's not physics because magic denies physics.
Yeah.
I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board.
So it just does that.
Folk here often need
It's like-
goods from far-flung parts.
I don't like that.
They post the
I
requests
guess.
here.
I don't. I need better shit than that for a setting to then earn my respect.
If you ever
I'm not
feel
saying it's
inclined,
impossible.
please take a look at the jobs available.
Oh God, we job hunting again. Are we poor?
Commander, thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you. Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans
Guild?
are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighboring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village
Werewolves?
square.
That's pretty bad.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know.
How would I know the minds of these monsters? Whoever
No, the
or
question was,
whatever
why
they
do I
are,
care?
Whatever it
Oh.
is, it's completely crippled.
Well, that's
trade
a
between
different issue.
Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey
The
Wardens
Wending
help
Wood.
at all?
I'll look into it, I
I
guess.
suppose I have to be content with that. It's
Yeah,
better
you
than
should.
Nothing. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
Yeah, they make it sound like 50 sovereigns. It's gonna be like 50 silver. It's like, wow, thanks, loser.
No, we're in the realm of making sovereigns, Kenny.
Yeah, but when people make promises, they always undercut.
Well, that's a whole other issue.
Excuse me.
Oi, about time you showed up.
Mayor, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
Well, with a jaw like that, I'm sure they can use you in the mines.
Damn right you
Yeah.
should. You get caught
I
in
think
it,
that's
I'll help you again.
too
That's all
many
I'm
incest babies, like the Habsburgs.
I was gonna say, like, underfed, but alright, let's make it into incest instead.
I suppose that requires some explanation.
Friend of yours, I take it?
She's normally more welcoming than that. A lot more. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her.
To find a cache.
During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it.
Ah.
Oh.
But you are a Grey Warden now.
Yeah, you're a Grey Warden now.
What's to stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure.
Me killing as many as I like?
Yeah, but the irony is that he's actually right.
I know. I mean, killing the Chantry, I mean.
I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel. Should we
Well,
get a move
you're
on?
not wrong about that.
I'm just saying, we should just destroy the Chantry, honestly.
We kind of did in Dragon Age 2.
Like, everywhere?
Well, yeah, actually, it would see a massive war between mages and Templars.
Cool.
Although
Let's have them
Inquisition,
both destroy each other.
They do, and Inquisition is all about what we do about it.
I take it you've decided to help us.
Well, I dislike the mages, but I dislike the Chantry even more. So,
Alright.
you know.
I'll go with that logic.
And seize their supplies. We could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market.
The smuggler.
He probably knows where the
Ah,
hideout
oui,
is.
oui.
I've been able to get anything from him. Or maybe you can.
So we're gonna... I'm assuming we're going to fuck over the smugglers, is that correct?
Well, we're self-serving, so I guess we're kind of roped into fucking making the wardens look good and shit. Alistair, what are you doing here?
My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
Ah. I don't think he's hostile, so you can't really attack him.
I'm following him, though, anyway.
Alright.
Come here, bitch.
It's almost like people in Dragon Age become blissfully unaware that you've killed thousands of people and Darkspawn.
Yeah.
But it's almost as bad as Yakuza.
And now it's hired goons.
Yakuza's just as bad with that. It's like, I see a big guy with a face that I love to beat. It's like, that's Kiryu, you dumb asshole. He's gonna kick your ass.
Probably.
It happens over and over.
Probably.
It is canon that Kiryu has literally an aura about him that makes people want to fight him. That is canon.
I do love how this fight is now sprawling.
Anders is doing fuck all.
Well, he's healing.
Oh. He was standing there like a lemon for a second.
Oh, they got the spell immunity, so we'll do it to that wire.
Quickly as I can.
Alright, I got 2 questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think what's being done to the mages is right?
In terms of...
Morally. for you personally? Do you think morally?
Oh, definitely
by your
not.
own- Yeah. Okay. Same question, but this time with Krogan.
With Krogan?
Yeah, Mass Effect. Xenophage.
Oh no, that wasn't right either. Oh.
So the Krogan should be allowed to basically dominate the universe if they hadn't been stopped.
No.
But that's what the Genophage achieved.
Yes, at the cost of millions of Krogan lives. And it's literally, you're literally making
A black and white argument, I know.
yeah, well, not just that, but you're also making a argument that is trying to say, hey, the mages are dangerous, so fuck their rights. Hey, the Krogan were dangerous, but
I didn't
it was
argue
necessary.
anything, I was just asking.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Hey, you can take whatever implication I want. I don't have to say if you're right or wrong. This isn't Twitter.
No, Twitter don't exist anymore, remember?
Yeah, it's Twixter now.
Twixter? It sounds like a fucking
Twixter,
candy
yeah.
bar.
It is a candy bar. Twix is a candy bar. One of my favorites, actually. I haven't ate one in like 10 years, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Because I can't stop. It's like me and cheese. If I have like a whole box of Twix, they will be gone in like mere days.
You need self-control, Kenny.
Yeah, that's why I'm not eating them. That's why I'm not touching them again.
I'm not. Well, not for now.
Well, I mean, once in a while I'll eat one. Sure, if I get my hands on one, but I won't buy them. So I should say.
Ah.
Because it's like if I can buy them, I can just buy more and then just feed this addiction. What are you doing here?
Waiting for us, obviously.
You know, every time they thrust their staff into the sky, it makes me think of Freddie Mercury doing that with his microphone stand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he turned into an actual fucking spider.
Oh, great. Let's kill it.
I'm working on that.
Just for that, if we have a conversation with him, we kill him anyway. Oh, he's dead. All right, cool.
Yep.
Let's strip him naked.
We did. Well, now he's bones, because, you know, logic.
Yeah, we eat the meats. I mean, if we as a dwarf ate him, it wouldn't be cannibalism, would it?
Any luck with the smugglers?
Any luck with smugglers?
Did we actually get the smugglers? Hold on.
I don't know. Would it be cannibalism or not? I need to know.
No, it would not.
Cool.
I would say it's not.
Do you figure elves taste stringy?
They are a little wiry and lithe.
Yeah.
And
also they're predators, like humans generally are, or omnivores at least, so their meat probably wouldn't taste as well.
Yeah.
We need to finish season 4 of JoJo now, just so that joke can land. Fuck.
Really? That's a joke from JoJo?
It's not a joke from JoJo. It's one that Mista makes at the end of in like a flashback, a whole flashback sequence at the end of 4.
I see.
Where he makes the argument that every. Okay, you need to not interrupt me for this one. So.
I'm not saying a word.
Alright, every animal that we like to eat that tastes good is actually a herbivore. Because every time we try to eat a predator, we don't like the taste as much. So all the popular meats are herbivores. Therefore, ergo, if we were to try eat human meat, it wouldn't taste great because we are naturally predators / omnivores.
I mean,
which is a silly topic, but
I mean, I've heard a lot worse logic.
Yeah, some people say it's like stringy chicken. Somebody who's actually tasted human, like somebody who's actually eaten human flesh.
That's kind of fucked up, but okay.
Yeah, it was an article, so who the fuck knows? But I like that argument that technically humans wouldn't taste well because we are omnivores. We are hunters. So, I don't know. Mist is a fun character. I like Season 4 a lot. We're at Season 3 now. You seem to like Season 3 a lot, actually.
Season 3 is good.
Yeah, that's good.
And the reason it's good is because it actually has people who do shit.
Yeah, it's grounded. Very slice of life, too.
In compared to just Polnareff taking all the fucking credit. Fucking... See, my problem is I fucking hate Polnareff, and he's the main fucking character for some reason.
He is! He's not supposed to be, but he is, which is really funny. And people make the same argument, too.
I don't know about it being funny.
You got... The irony is funny.
No, maybe.
The idea is that you should best compare Season 2 to, like, Dragon Ball. Where you shouldn't look too deep into it, because characteristically the people fall apart if you look too deep in them in Dragon Age... and Dragon Ball, sorry.
Uh-huh.
I almost said Dragon Age.
I noticed. Was that a slip of the tongue, or just what you really think?
No. It was an accident. Like, Goku's a bad dad.
He is.
Gohan's like the child. Yeah, you're saying that because you're breaking Dragon Ball.
But it's not wrong, is the problem.
It's not the focus of the show, technically speaking, so it's not really a conclusion you're supposed to derive.
Fair.
Mind you, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that's what they intended. And
that's true.
Dragon Ball is the shit written show. that only stands because of its entertainment value in fights, which is kind of where
you mean the fights that drag out for 5 episodes and only throw one fucking punch? Yeah, those fights are great.
Yeah. We should watch Abridged, though. Abridged is fucking amazing. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is... Well, it's a bridge. It's shorter, and it's funnier by miles.
Yeah.
And it's short. So instead of watching, like, fucking 100 hours of, like, the first 6 seasons of Dragon Ball Z, you could just watch, like...
Or
20 hours?
Or...
And you're done? Not even that, I think.
Or we just don't watch it at all.
I think we still should. Just so you know what the hype's all about, because it is good.
I'd rather not.
It is one of those things that you should have seen at least. So you know. It's one of those internet culture things. I'm not saying now. I'm not saying soon either. It's on the Plex. It'll happen, just, someday.
Internet culture can kiss my ass.
Any luck with
And yet it is important because you work for an internet gaming journalist magazine and you're a streamer!
I don't work for an internet gaming journalist magazine.
Where there's a guard, there's a
Yeah, TechRaptor.
I don't work for them anymore.
If you can find a way.
Wait, did you quit?
I haven't written anything for them for about a year, and I told them, look, I'm not contributing. I'm not really contributing as much as I should be. If you need me, just let me know, but I'm gonna step back and focus on other shit for now.
Alright, are you still in the Slack?
No, I'm out of the Slack.
Alright, well, there you go. Very late reply because of work. There are things that LOTR, Lord of the Rings, that talking very specifically explained, like no one knows why it is this way, but it is. So, Lord of the Rings also falls apart. Oh, wow.
That's... fine.
But at least it's got a character, though.
See, my problem is, why can't things not have an answer to them?
Because I want them to.
Yeah, but there's shit in, like, Warhammer and shit in all the sci-fi you like that doesn't have an answer.
All the sci-fi I like? Okay, besides Warhammer. Because Warhammer is errors that I'm overlooking because I'm entertained by it.
I see.
What other sci-fi? Don't bring up Cyberpunk, because I'm not sure about Cyberpunk either.
Star Trek?
But it's... Don't fillet me, but I don't actually like Star Trek.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. I don't like it either that much.
I like the memeable bits about Star Trek.
Tolkien did go to great lengths to explain many things, but he also liked mystery and magic. He also died before he finished, so that's a problem.
Yeah. That's a problem too.
Let's be real. The only reason why
and
the
Cyberpunk,
Lord
they explain everything. If you look for it, there's more explaining everything great. That is true. I did do a lot of digging into Cyberpunk's universe because of the game.
And
they explain the guns, and I'm sorry, but if you explain the guns into detail, even the fucking homing bullets are explained. It's Garojets, which is a real technology. It's not a great technology in real life, but it's a real one. So I am naturally enamored with Cyberpunk because of that, because they do explain everything.
And most of their explanations are ridiculously stupid.
It is ridiculous, it is stupid, but it is explained. Homing bullets are literally Garojets.
Yeah.
Which the real unrealistic part of it is that if you made that today, it would be horrendously expensive.
Oh yeah.
You could outfit a whole American army, but with what you would need to make that one gun, probably.
Well, no. Instead, give it to corporations so they can just wage war with each other.
Exactly. But yeah, everything is explained in Cyberpunk, especially gun technology, which I just fucking love. Because I love guns, you know?
I know. You talk about them a lot.
I like guns. I
You
like that. I like it from an engineering standpoint. And then they explain the engineering of the guns in Cyberpunk. It's like, squee, you know?
Did you came?
No, squee is like, it's an anime thing. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but whatever.
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay. I thought you were genuinely asking that. It's like, I've never seen someone equate squee to coming, but then...
But that's what that means,
actually,
isn't it?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what I meant.
It's like someone saying kawaii, like, oh, how cute, but like not as creepy.
Oh god.
It's just an excited, happy noise.
I just remember. I just remember when Keaton paid money for me to do that stupid kawaii voice.
We should do it again.
Well, Keaton, if you are watching,
I can make you.
Keaton, if you're watching, give me $5 and I'll do a kawaii voice. I'm sure you want to hear that. I'm sure she would be happy to hear that. What was that? Oh.
No, just me laughing and then like breathing in.
Oh.
That was being over dramatic at the beginning, and I fucking wrong hole. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink some water. What are you doing?
Accepting shit.
You were reading it. All right. Whew. Anyway.
It's for the Blight orphans, even though they're not really orphans, if you haven't guessed yet.
Wait, Darkspawn have kids?
No.
What can I get for you, friend?
Oh, is that our buddy?
No.
What?
Oh,
Did they
different
put you up
beard.
to this? Huh. If they can get the Warden Commander to do their dirty work, they can afford to pay me more.
Top one actually.
It really it doesn't matter. We already killed them, so this is actually moot.
You
might have a point there.
I like his beard.
We did kill
Time
them.
to move stuff out of the way.
It's like
Come
ours.
soon and it'll be ready. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I like his beard. It's good. We should have made that beard.
Fun fact about human psychology: if you mimic someone's, if you're talking to somebody and you mimic their pose and their mannerisms, they automatically start to like you.
Really?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That I never heard that before.
Yeah, try not to be super obvious about it, but it does work.
Okay.
And if you like smile and nod at whatever they're talking about, it's generally that easy.
I pretend I care.
Yeah. Well, the goal isn't to be interested. The goal is to make them like you.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, just doing bodily mannerisms like they are. will work, which is very interesting. I think human psychology is fun. It's very funny, very ironic in many ways.
Yep.
Did you know that every color you see is actually a lie?
Well, yeah, because of light and spectrum and all that shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Every color you see is actually the one color you don't see. Isn't that just fucking wild?
I mean, it's
And,
it's a little...
parrots can see ultraviolet, which we can't even visualize ultraviolet light in our brain.
Silly parrots.
We do not have a visual concept to which we could fully accurately explain ultraviolet lights. We just can't. Our brain just cannot. We cannot come up with a concept that would accurately portray it. If you want to get really wild, we have no way of knowing if the colors we see look the same to everyone else. That one's a fun too.
But we know that we know that already because of color blindness. I thought.
I know it's not about we know that already. It's just like fun little things of psychology.
Yeah.
How the human, how the human brain is basically winging most of the things.
No, well, that makes sense.
Most of the things in life, it is absolutely winging it, and it's fucking hilarious.
But like what I see as red might be green somewhere else. We can't know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I get
we
it.
can't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just little fun little things. There's no gotcha about it. We just think it's fun.
I don't
These
think
fun little things about human psyche.
I don't think anybody was saying anything about it being a gotcha.
I know. But you're acting like it's not news to you. It's like, oh, I already knew that. What are you talking about? It's like, it's just conversation, man.
No, I knew most of it. Yeah, but I know it's conversation.
I know about it too because I am a well-developed individual.
Exactly. That's why I know about it. I'm a well-developed individual. Did I mention that today was orientation for the sophomores and seniors? And that tomorrow we're getting all the freshmen and they're going to be out of their depth, probably.
You could have used your influence to help the people of this
You know something else fun?
You're just a common murderer.
I beg your pardon? What?
What? Okay. Well,
I think I broke the quest.
Yeah, you might have. Oh well. Hey, you want to know something else fun?
What's that?
Next Monday is 9/11.
Yes, I'm aware.
How many bad jokes are we gonna do? Because everybody's gonna do them.
Well, do you want to just watch a conspiracy theory video and make fun of it?
No, not really, because it's gonna be like 2 hours.
No, just an hour.
I know
10
you.
minutes.
Fucking hell! I not really. If we're gonna make fun of 9/11, we have to like snap those jokes off.
I'm not
'Cause everybody's
making
gonna
fun
do
of
them.
9/11. I'm making fun of people who think it was an inside job. That's the difference.
From the tower 7 times.
I know, but everybody else is gonna be making jokes about 9/11. Because Gen Z don't give a fuck anymore. In case you haven't noticed.
I have noticed, and I'm kind of all for it for Gen Z not giving a fuck.
Yeah, because they've seen that adults just don't have their shit together because of the boomers.
You need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to
Our generation doesn't have a shit together because boomers ruined the economy, and they've seen it and they're like, okay, well, what's what about that?
Well, I mean, a lot about it. That's a problem.
What, didn't boomers like ruin the economy, housing economy, financial? What's so important about the 9th of November? It's a joke. Are you kidding, Gumstitch? What?
I'm not saying it's not.
Remember the 9th of November.
See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
We're just having, like, conversations with Anders. Anyway,
Yeah.
what were you saying? The boomers are done. The boomers are the ones that fucked us up, and the millennials tried to do shit, but we have no power. So we need the help of the younger Gen Z, to actually be that power to help the millennials and help Gen Z.
But because Gen Z saw that we don't have our shit together because of the boomers, they stopped giving a fuck. That's my theory, at least.
Oh no, it's a good theory and probably correct.
We don't have a shit together. I barely managed to get this house. Back in the day, the boomers could just like a job of like an ice cream truck, and they could afford this house. And I had to fucking jump through so many hoops to do it. Turn around and leave. A moonshiner? Wait, why are we killing them?
Because they're making moonshine, apparently.
So?
I don't know what to tell you.
I want some. I want to be brain deficit now.
We'll just give it to Ogren. I think we.
How long is it gonna take? How long is it gonna take for there to be a gamer in the presidential seats?
It technically already happened with Obama, no?
No, he was a comic book nerd.
Yeah, but he also played video games a little bit.
I mean, to apply to like the young generation, all of the Democrats probably played a video game. I bet Hillary played a video. Hillary made the fucking Pokemon Go to the polls joke. They all try to touch into gaming to be relevant. That doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean they're gamers.
Yeah, well, no, the problem is that they did it poorly.
Yeah. Let's Pokemon Go to the polls. Nobody you fucking failed after a joke like that. Jesus.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad, wasn't it?
Oh my god. It was like even the universe could not deny such a terrible joke that it had to just fucking sabotage everything.
Look. All I'm saying is
the universe had to step in for a terrible joke like that.
All I'm saying is it could have been a lot worse. And it happened. Unfortunately, it happened when it was a lot worse.
Hillary probably played The Sims. Oh no, I think you're implying something with that.
What's wrong with The Sims?
There's nothing wrong with The Sims. It's just that you can be really cruel to your Sims in The Sims.
Oh no, I know you do. I do that all the time.
Be a psychopath.
I do that all the time.
Exactly.
I make survivor games out of them. See who will be the last one standing.
That's different. I just drown them. Actually, I've never actually done that, but I've always wanted to.
I did it a couple of times when I was a kid.
I always grow attached, and it's like, well, I can't kill you now. But then I streamed Sims 3 one time, and I made a murder mystery out of it. That was a little fun little thing.
Is it worth buying Sims 3?
No.
Is it? No? Okay.
No.
Is it worth buying Sims 4?
No. No.
Why not?
Sims 4, by the way, is for free.
Oh, it is?
Just get it.
Oh.
Yeah. They're making it free for someone. They're asking money for like the expansion packs, but Sims 4 is also shit.
I heard it was good now, but alright.
Okay, who said that? Was it a Sims player? Because those people are in denial.
I could not
heavily.
Tell you. I cannot tell you that.
Usually saying women who play The Sims aren't actually gamers is a big misogynistic thing. Oh, that's what you're getting at. I was relating to the psychopath, but you know, that's the thing too.
That really is very misogynistic, actually.
It is very misogynistic, and I have a friend who actually really likes The Sims, who plays a bunch of other games.
I like
her a lot.
I like The Sims too. I think it's not a bad series.
Sims 3 is great, but don't buy it.
My problem is I don't have time to play The Sims super deep like everyone else.
You don't have to play it super deep. Just be psycho and cheat.
Well, I'd rather, but I keep hearing good things about Sims 3, and people say Sims 4 is okay
Sims
now.
3 was good. Sims 3 was back in the day, but basically, if you've ever played The Sims 2, it's basically that, but technologically and visually better. So it's not like you're missing out on something special if you've played The Sims before.
I see.
You know, you're not missing out, not really. Sims 3 is just the best iteration, technologically speaking. That's it.
Well, should that be the one we play then, or?
Yeah, probably, but we should probably just get you to pirate it. I'm not gonna lie. Because they still ask full price for 3.
Well, how much is it?
Like fucking 60, I think. Maybe they made it to 30, but like Sims 3 Steam, they still ask a lot of money for it, and they should not.
I did not know this.
I'm looking at it right now.
How much is it?
$20 for just the base.
And then there's
And
like
all
hundreds of
and
expansions,
all
right?
the contacts packs, like 20 of them, are all 20 apiece.
All right, so it's expensive as fuck, is what you're telling me.
And the collection bottle is 52% off right now and sits at 180 euros.
$180 in European money? Ugh.
So it's probably like $200 in dollars. Yeah.
It's a bit of a.
Yeah,
that's a bit
and that's
much.
that's with the discount. That's why EA is shit. Because they want to squeeze every fucking penny out of you if they can. Fucking pricks.
So
I've
when
played
when
one
I
to
so
three.
when we get The Sims 3, we got to get it in a way that is
Just pirate the fucking thing.
redacted.
Seriously.
But
I'm not even, like, joking.
I have to redact it instead.
I have played 1 through 3. 1 had the best music, 2 had some neat ideas, and 3 was the best iteration of the whole premise. 4 is prettier, but content-wise is a huge step backwards. And I feel like mechanically it's kind of more stupid too.
Well, it's probably that way because it's also not as old as 3. Isn't 3 pretty old?
It is pretty old, but we can make it work. And it's got the most modded content too. Because there's whole fucking committed mod websites.
Oh shit.
To modded Sims 3. It's yeah. You think there's a lot of mods for Skyrim? I'm pretty sure it's The Sims puts to shame.
Oh, I believe that.
Pretty sure. And it's not. And I'm not talking about the Nexus. It's like dedicated The Sims 3 mods or something it was called. Also, the first and the third had the best Max's humor. Yeah. Basically. Fucking EA, man. Since 4 came along, after Max's was gutted, the humor is like an imitation of Max's humor. Feels bad, man.
There's a difference.
Oh, like Borderlands humor.
There's honestly a difference between the humor. I don't know.
But you haven't played 3 yet. There's this cheeky humor everywhere,
right,
and like
you're
the
right.
notifications here and there. Yeah, it doesn't. And also,
Oh,
Sims are
I'm not saying
inherently
you're wrong.
silly.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just, Anyway, we killed the
yeah.
Darkspawn here.
Dude, we've been on such a huge fucking tangent. I don't even know where we started.
We started with magic, Kenny.
No. We stopped that. We ended that, and then we started playing the game again. How do we get to The Sims?
I don't know. Because I was saying I want to play The Sims, and you were talking about Hillary Clinton would play The Sims.
How do? Yeah, we got from 9/11 to The Sims. We did it, boys.
Because it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, perfect Sims. Back in Max's heyday, the humor was very unique to them. For example, I can have a wicker toilet in 3, which delighted me to no end because of black books. Poop book.
Oh, I know. The some of the stuff they had in it was kind of goofy. Where were you seeing the Sims 3? Where was it on sale? Steam?
Steam, yeah.
I'm kind of curious how
it's-
much it would be for the US right now.
Okay, I always multiply by like 1.2, 1.1 when I go from euro to dollar. If it's like 180 euro, I would say like $200. Just about. I'd love to see you guys do Sims 3. We're gonna get it from a boat, probably. Also, the boat supports Sims 3 better than fucking EA themselves, because they have their own patches. Because guess what? If you get all the content packs, they bog down the game hard.
Are we giving this guy 30 sovereigns for kidnapping a girl? Or are we just gonna kill him?
We're gonna kill him. Fucking sovereigns. We don't even have 30 sovereigns.
We do. Uh-oh.
Let's put... Error cannot execute function working. What the fuck?
I don't know what that is! That's new. I don't know what's happening.
But as I was saying, if you install every content pack for Sims 3, the game will bog down ridiculously much, and you will be at a loading screen for like 5 minutes, and that is a fact because they added a minigame in the loading screen so you can click on shit and earn extra points. Because that's how long the loading takes in Sims 3.
That's bad.
It's really bad.
But they must have a lot of. How much shit did they give?
It's too much. But it's also very inefficiently coded.
Ah, well.
All the packs exist at the same time. Technically speaking, it also has to be perpetually loaded.
Well,
So
all right. How many packs are there? How many packs are there?
Steam had 20, but there's like fucking Katy Perry's bullshit in there too, probably.
What?
Yeah, no, I only see like 20 of them, and I know there's more. Katy Perry had one. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Have you heard Katy Perry speak Simlish? I swear there's not a funnier thing on the fucking planet. Seeing a respected singer basically babble like a fucking baby. It is mind-bogglingly. It must be so embarrassing.
That is very stupid. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. It's bad. And it's all because she had a few songs that you could put in the radio. So Katy Perry made songs for The Sims. I'm sorry, Katy Perry. I'm sure you were great when you had your fucking fireworks, but good God, you're doing ads for takeaway now.
All right, we just spent.
We dressed up like a fucking lettuce.
So we just spent 80 sovereigns to build up the walls.
Oh, are you being Trump now?
Well, I'm being better than Trump.
You need anything?
Heron!
Don't, no, please don't.
Finger my butthole, Heron!
Please stop, please stop. I'll end the fucking stream right here again, if you do that.
I want this so bad!
Ooh, that's a nice weapon.
Tickle my ears from the inside, Heron! Alright, I have to get that one out. What are you buying?
I'm selling more than buying.
Then they're buying. Did you do the taxes, Heron? Anyway.
What?
Nothing.
But,
oh. Where the fuck are we?
Just selling shit.
No, conversational.
We're talking about The Sims and what to do with that.
Right.
Ooh, manual focus. Buy that. Oh, we have...
Oh
wait, no, that's a bad idea. Do not buy a manual focus. It's attribute redistribution.
Why?
Attribute redistribution. That doesn't help us.
We were talking about having a gamer in the presidential seats.
Yes, we were.
Yeah. But yeah, Sims 3 has more content packs, including the Katy Perry one, which I'm not seeing in there, so I know they're hiding stuff. Like temporary, like, shit like that.
I mean, I got nothing. I didn't even know this was a fucking thing.
Yeah, Sims is terrible, man. Don't give them your money. Just don't.
What's wrong with the Sims?
Nothing wrong with the Sims. Just don't buy it.
Okay. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, yeah, I'll listen, or what do you want?
Say yes, Daddy. Honestly, the base game is for 3 is great. It doesn't even need content packs. Yeah,
but
it should
aren't the
work fine
content
for most mods.
Aren't the content packs actually shit that it adds?
Some are fun, but they're all equally priced, which is stupid. You've got like high-end loft stuff, which is just furniture, $20. Then you have World Adventures, also $20, which I would say is worth 3 times as much as high-end loft stuff. So loft stuff should be like $5 if we're going with their logic.
I mean,
it's stupid.
You're not explaining the content packs. What do they add?
World Adventures literally lets you go on a vacation to like Paris, Egypt, China, and one more, which I forget. But you can just go on vacation there, and it's a whole fucking thing. You can go have a Lara Croft adventures there, quote unquote.
So that's stupid.
It's stupid, but it's pretty great. It's got a whole lot to it. And then high-end loft stuff for the same price is just furniture.
I've never liked
Just
the
a
idea of
furniture
being
pack.
trapped.
The content packs do
Why?
add to the game, so add just objects, add new environments, jobs, interactions. Okay.
Generations
I got
evolves,
really good at escaping the
getting
tower.
older and being a
Just
kid and
never
shit
good
bit
at
better.
staying escaped.
I think going to school maybe. Town life stuff is just a new world, or new city that is more like nighttime focused or something. Pets is just like horses, cats, and dogs, which are very buggy. I hear. I never bothered much about them. Supernatural is
See,
a
that
whole bunch of races.
That would be
Sounds
fun,
fun.
but it's kind of dumb, isn't it?
Vampires, pixies, ghosts, but like actual playable ghosts, shit
Uh-huh.
like that. But the problem is that's priced 20, and then you have shit like furniture that's also 20. It's like, why?
There was that guy, and he was all.
But they're not necessary. 4 felt bare bones at launch, like EA decided to milk players as much as possible because EA. And that's why EA can go suck a fat one.
There, you were all.
You've got university life.
That one sounds like fun.
You're going to the university. Do keep in mind, if you're going to university or if you're going on a vacation, time practically stops for anybody any of your Sims who are not being part of that, because it's a different zone.
Yeah, I remember the genies. I remember them.
Yeah, basically, if you go to university, time stops for anybody who's not in the university world space, so to speak.
I'll keep my mouth firmly shut. Why don't I?
So it's not like you can easily flip between your household and then the one guy who goes to university and who does their adventures there.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it does, you're like facing a 5-minute loading screen. Sims 1 had the magic pack, which introduced.
But didn't
genies,
Sims
which
2
could
have a
absolutely be
university as well, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, but Sims 2 is also really old, so it loads like nothing.
That's true.
People argue that Sims 2 is the best one. I've not played it, but I can see their argument, and I would probably agree with it. But I am a spoiled little baby who likes 3D.
Oh, we got the Hal bow.
Oh, cool.
Let's give it to Hal.
In 3, you can set time to either stop or continue for other Sims in the town. Okay, but what if your own household, I mean?
That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather.
I haven't played Sims 3, so I can't say. I always wanted to, though.
Was the last to use it. It was originally
It's
made by
honestly, it's
ancestors
so
during the
easy to get
exalted
from a
marches.
pirate ship, it's not even funny.
Yar.
Because, mind you, this
Well,
pack
my
where you get the whole thing, that is a recent thing.
Oh, really? They're still
It's a
making
re-
packs with
and
Rick?
it-
He didn't simply have it
No. The whole pack of
remember
like getting
finding
all
it
the
before
content
Father
packs
sent me to
together
the free
is a
marches.
recent thing.
Ah.
You cannot buy Sims 3
good to
Game
have
of the
part
Year
of my
edition,
family's legacy
quote
again.
unquote.
Something
It does
to
not
be
exist.
proud of.
If you want the whole quote unquote complete experience with 3, you're buying all that individually, or with Steam, it's like a discount pack thing, like they like to do.
Wow, this bow is really fucking good.
Oh shit!
3 damage,
Pretty good.
5% range, critical chance, 4 attack, plus rapid aim. Good for you, Nathaniel. You got
Shit!
You got yourself an upgrade, buddy. Okay.
Meanwhile, I think for The Sims 2, you can get a complete pack for it. If I'm not mistaken, a complete edition, rather. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I mean,
you know,
we'll look into it. We can try some stuff.
it's on the heavy back burner because 3 is not going anywhere. It is being supported by modders. It'll always be a thing because people gave up on 4.
That's a shame because I hear people really like 4 too now.
Even though you weren't involved.
So, you've heard me say the saying before. Some people can't survive without a dick in their eye.
They'd lock all of you up in a tower.
Some people just like to be treated poorly by EA.
I don't think that's what it is, but okay.
Some people are just happy that they have something that's new Sims because they are thirsting for more and they'll take slop.
Yum. Yum, nom, nom.
Yeah. You know what I mean, right?
I know what you mean.
They'll take it even if it's shit.
I know what you mean. Kill the bear!
Not the bears!
Kill the bear!
They're friend-sized.
Kill the bear before they go after the twink.
Why is there one person attacking him and everybody else is doing nothing?
Because he's going right after Nathaniel, of course.
Yeah, because he's has shit armor.
Well, good job, Nathaniel.
You know, conversations like these is why we should have a podcast.
Conversations like these are not really... I mean, I guess they could be podcast material.
It's totally podcast material. We just shoot shit. Technically, this was a podcast episode. We can just upload that.
Well, I'm probably going to upload parts of it, at least.
I think you won't have... when you make clips, you only get so much minutes, so I don't think the whole thing's gonna fit.
No, it's not minutes. It's not so much minutes, Kenny. Kenny, I could literally make a whole section that's just the high fantasy. I've made like 30-minute clips before.
Oh man, the high fantasy. People just gonna say that we're just arguing like an old couple, which we were.
I guess so.
Absolutely have a little more structure on Boom podcast, but there's already so many podcasts, and it's fun to be watching something at least. Another thing that Gen Z wants apparently.
To watch something while listening to it?
Do you watch like TikToks or like YouTube Shorts?
No.
There's this new trend where they'll show like a clip from like a TV show like Family Guy, and underneath it, like, you know, the aspect ratio of the Family Guy episode is normal, so it's like at the top half of the TikTok or whatever, and the bottom half is just some random ass game, like some random ass cookie clicker game or something. And the argument is that Gen Z is apparently unable to focus so badly that they have to have something to distract them while they are listening to a part of an episode of Family Guy.
I see.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Sparkle
Think about that! I think that's fucked up!
No, it is fucked up. And
I hate that. I hate that too, because I still watch those, but I just ignore the bottom part, because I don't need that.
It's dumb. I don't get it.
It is dumb, but apparently they're treating kids like they have ADHD. It's like, what the hell? I generally hate the TikToks that are talking about one topic in the videos like woodworking or TV show or something entirely narrow. Or the latest trends where they show a part of a movie but like truncated to be quicker, and they narrate what happens in the movie. And it's an AI voice that's doing it.
Why? I do not understand this.
Because we're fucking millennials who don't understand shit, Rob.
Apparently not.
I don't know. It is sludge. It is sludge entertainment. It only exists because it is so much of it.
Oh, we leveled up, by the way.
Cool. We have a specialization.
I was kind of hoping to save it for Spirit Warrior.
Oh yeah, we were. I was just acknowledging that it's there.
I know. We really need to get Spirit Warrior.
Where do we get it?
I don't know. That's the problem.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Every time. Every single time.
Okay, Mr.
What's your last
Burns,
name?
what is your first name? I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright.
It's such a funny thing. And it's almost 30 years old, and it's still fucking hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious. It's funny. And I bet Gen Zers wouldn't even find it funny. They'll be like, oh, okay.
No, I think they would find it funny.
Yeah, but Gen Zers don't have time for the setup anymore.
Oh, did I?
Also, I'm being mean. I'm not saying that these TikTok trends are because they work on Gen Zs. It's because they think that's what they want. Wait. I see what you did there.
There she is.
What are Darkspawn doing here? Wait, is that Liliana?
That's Sigrun.
Oh, why does she have the silly helmet? Wait, is that a dwarf?
Yes!
She didn't look like a dwarf, she looked hot.
She's a dwarven companion, by the way. And to date is the only female companion we get in this game.
Oh man, that sucks.
We sort of get one in Inquisition, but it's more of a secondary character.
Oh.
Who I do have a...
Is it
who-
a sausage fest in Inquisition?
Oh, no, it's not. You got 3 females.
You're from House Iduken. I heard about you. They exiled you. Everyone thought you were dead.
Well,
They were wrong.
reports of my death have been overrated.
Wow.
No, the bottom one. That would have been so good. We gotta impress her.
I've been away from Orzammar too long. Legion of the Dead business. They get annoyed if you go back, even if you're just looking for the latest gossip. Anyway, I can't chat for long. I should probably go back, as foolish as that sounds, see if there's anything I can do.
Back where? What happened?
Back where?
The old fortress of Calharol. There's something going on there. I think the Dark
Dude, she also is dual wielder.
Legion went to
Yeah,
investigate, but Calharol...
she is.
She's our waifu. We
She's-
have to waifu.
Well, she's also a rogue.
I'm the only one left.
You have to kiss her.
When I saw my friends cut
I don't care
down,
if she smells like old darkspawn guts. Doesn't makes it hot.
the Dark Spawn
Okay.
changed. They're smart now.
What?
They destroyed the
I'm
Legion.
not saying a word. I'm just saying okay.
I wasn't about to stick
Yeah,
around for
you're
that.
being judgmental. You're totally being judgmental. Take it back.
Except it is a fight that cannot be
Uh.
won. Not alone.
I mean,
But if the Darkspawn are really breeding an army, I can't stay here. I have to do something.
I mean, I like to kill too. We both like to kill things.
The ancestors must have had a hand in this. I'll show you where Calharol is. Safety in numbers, yes?
all right, come with me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Your help destroying this nest is no longer impossible. Merely improbable.
I like her.
Let's not waste time. Calharol awaits.
She's not
Shut
bad.
up.
She's
Remove
not
the
bad.
What's his face?
Get up to all kinds of nonsense.
I like her. Let's ditch
Well,
the other
she-
rogue because we already have one.
Andraste's blood.
Sorry, Sigrun, Nathaniel, but Sigrun will join us for now.
For now, as in the rest of the fucking game.
I don't know about that, but okay. What should she
Legionnaire
be?
Scout? Oh, cool.
Legionnaire Scout is a
Um,
specialty that I forget what it does actually. Hold on. Oh, we have to.
Press text again. No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Let's see. Mark of the Legion's a passive. Difficult to survive. Bonuses to strength and con. Strength of stone. Through will alone, Legionnaire can become an implaceable as the stone in deep roads. When activated, Legionnaire becomes immune to damage or knockdown effects. Endure hardship.
So,
Hold on.
the way I see it, she's gonna be a hardy rogue, not a sneaky rogue.
Yeah, so you know what? Duelist.
Yeah. Pick the stuff that'll make her hardy and, not shit in combat.
And Ranger.
Isn't Ranger for archer?
Not necessarily.
Oh, I thought it had archery skills. Sorry, I was having an aneurysm again.
Apparently.
If you're gonna put points in tactics, you gotta put some tactics in them,
Evasion.
Put some points in the lockpick, because otherwise you're just gonna complain.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, Ranger gives you pets.
Yes,
Hey.
Yes, it does.
You gotta put a tactic in that always has one out.
Hold on a second.
You could only have one companion at a time, though.
I know.
Oh, if Ogren tries to flirt with her, we are cock blocking that.
No, Ogren is
Hard.
Ogren's married. He's not going to do that.
Oh, he actually married her.
Yeah, he did, and his entire what's the word?
Why did he join the Wardens then? He's got a life.
I know. He's an idiot, but
He's a fucking moron.
But his entire story, if you want to know, is about, hey, should I go back to my wife or not?
Why wouldn't you?
Because he's an idiot who's afraid of commitment. I don't know. It's the story. What do you want from me?
We gotta smack some sense into him.
I do agree on that, but we need to get him to like us first.
Put the ball on her second set. You never know.
Yeah, I guess.
She's Dex anyway. There you go. We'll switch her
She's
back.
also injured.
Screw
So,
cats.
hold on. Let's get the
are you doing? Oh. I would have that on by default, like in tactics, just in case it dies. You know. I wish you could ride the bear.
Well, so you could do that in Pathfinder, but
I know, but you wanted to show me that, and then you were like, "Actually, no, we don't have the skills enough yet," and then we ended up never doing it. So.
Well, I'll play it then when you can show it. So I'll make a Cavalier, which does it automatically at level 1.
And then you have a sword, and you will go, "Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my swords."
Pretty much, yeah.
That's on 40k as well.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't actually think you're funny, do you?
Could have sworn that.
40k can be funny, but it's like it's not upfront funny.
Let me tell you about my life in one word.
Oh no! Don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fart.
Templar man, what are you going to do with that sword?
Ew.
Don't play with fire unless you want to get burned, son.
Ogren wins that round.
He was losing too, and then it was like, yeah, he brought it home.
I don't know much about Kal Haral, except what the others from the Legion told me. It used to be important. A center of learning for the Smithcast. When the fortress was lost, a lot of what the Smiths had learned was lost with it. They've never built anything quite like Kal Haral since.
I like her tattoos.
She's not bad. She also can become a Grey Warden.
Oh, cool. That means she'll survive.
No.
But she'll be infertile, which means...
Can't really fuck her.
Oh, come on, why not?
You can't romance anybody in this DLC.
Yes, it's me. Still, try not to talk.
No. I feel my death upon me. And it is a sweet release.
No! I have bandages. I can help.
You must.
We literally have a mage who could heal you.
Yeah, he's not.
No,
He's,
no, I must die.
He's beyond healing, Kenny. Don't you know how this works?
An army.
Not to bring up the contrived argument again, but you know.
Beware.
Sometimes it's contrived. I agree.
Like in
Or like-
cyborg sci-fi, we would just give him a new fucking liver.
Or Metagel.
What children?
Or Metagel, but even then he's like, oh no, my organs are fatally broken. We just give you new ones. Fat born, baby.
He's dead.
We can freeze you, so that you don't actually die. We just put you like what do you call when Futurama happened?
I don't cryogenically frozen.
Cryogenic. We can just cryogenically freeze you because it's sci-fi. There you go.
The med hypos in Fallout were basically magic. Yeah, they were.
They are. They stitched bones back together. It's like it's hard to be contrived in such simple ways, and like in like hard
shit!
sci-fi because fuck.
Where'd you all come from?
From their mother.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, technically speaking, we are killing elves, so I approve of this.
There's the bear.
Hey.
Did you just say happy dance?
Yeah. Go to what's her face's tactics and just have the bear on.
Yeah, I guess I should do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it'll save you such a fucking headache. Put it at like the bottom, and then just do like condition any, and then summon bear, and then it'll always be there. No, I would literally go for the bottom, so and nothing else gets prioritized above it. Self any. Yeah, self any. Good enough. And then I think it's activate mode. Yeah, there. There you go.
Actually, just do another one.
And yeah, but I would keep it at the bottom so that nothing else interrupts it, because it shouldn't, for example, interrupt her healing herself, for example, or a useful skill in an important context or something like that, you know?
Hold on a second.
I feel like Dragon Age could have been a way better series if this was like more expansive, more delved into this mechanic. I love this shit right here.
This is the shit you love.
programming.
This is the stuff
This
I
is the
always
shit-
get annoyed by.
This is the shit I love. I would love to do this for you if I could.
This is the stuff I get annoyed by because it's never foolproof. The AI, it still makes mistakes.
I know. Which is why my favorite mods is sadly unsupported, which adds commands to it.
Oh, really?
And reworks them. Yeah. It's a really good one, but it's just not supported anymore. Which is a shame, because it's really good.
I believe you on that.
Yeah.
The bear's putting in work.
Yeah. It's basically arguing without alcoholism.
Anders is putting in work. I like it.
Yeah. He picked up a sword.
I did.
It's like, hey, mages, you ever think about picking up a sword?
They do. They just don't train in them.
Yeah.
That's the
Why not?
Because
It's like I can get it why a rogue can't become a mage, but why wouldn't a mage become a rogue? You know?
Well, it's ironic because they do.
They do. An Inquisition?
There's a debate about that in certain ways.
I thought you were gonna say Inquisition. Is that irony? I don't know.
Let's put it this way.
I think it's a logical oversight or mechanical. A logical oversight.
It's
that is,
not a logical oversight. It's a mechanical choice to differentiate the classes, Kenny. Come on.
Logical oversights made because of a mechanical limitation.
Let's put it this way. If you're not trained in the sword and you pick it up and stab somebody, are you going to do a good job?
Yes, but you can train to become good with a sword. You can't train to become a mage.
Actually, they do train to become mages.
Okay, can your character right now train to become a mage?
No, because in the lore setting, if you actually know anything about it... Oh.
Exactly. Exactly. But can a mage learn to become proficient with a sword, logically and realistically speaking?
Yes. You just don't see it
There
in the
you go.
series. You don't see it in the series for video game reasons. But dwarves can't...
because it's stupid.
But here's the thing. Dwarves can't become mages because they don't dream.
I know. No, I know. I know, Rob. I know the lore.
You
Okay,
sure?
I could have said anyone. I could have said bow guy that we left behind. Can he become a mage?
Yes. If he tapped into the Fade, yes.
Can he?
The problem, though, is in this setting, where the way you become a mage is that you kind of get born with that way.
Exactly. So if he wasn't born with it, he can't become a mage.
No, he cannot.
Because being a mage, I almost said because being a mage is like being gay.
I mean, you're not wrong in some respects.
I just love how fucking wild my brain is sometimes. But no, you are born with it, but you're not born with being a rogue. You become a rogue or a swordsman.
Yeah.
That's training.
But you're also not wrong. Like
For the best example, the crossbow. The crossbow takes the least amount of practice, honestly.
Sure, that's why mages can use crossbows.
And swords.
They can use swords, but again, the game does not let them because it is mechanics of the game.
Honestly, the best solution would have been just to have Dragon Age have dual classing.
Is that irony? I guess so.
If Dragon Age had dual classing, that would have all been solved.
There's rumors that it's going to be in the next Dragon Age game.
Hopefully.
I
I love
I
being
would
a
like.
spell sorting
I
game.
would like to see it. I'll give you that. But you know what I honestly want in the next Dragon Age game? I want more specialization classes.
Yeah, and then you have blatant sorcery, be whatever you want, be everything. Yeah, about that. I'm probably gonna redecorate this room again soon. I'm gonna get a new desk. That's gonna be a corner desk.
We need to learn from the
Which should leave open a lot of
Avoid the main
room,
door.
so I should be able to then have
Most of the
VR in
dwarven
this room.
fortresses had hidden side entrances.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. That I'll have
just need to find
proper room for it.
All right.
Because this desk does kind of suck. It's from Gatton. They left it behind because the old owners didn't want it, and I've been just surviving with this.
Oh,
one.
these things.
Those weasels? Oh wait, that one.
They have faces on them. Can't you tell? See the face?
Oh, that's cat faces. What the fuck? That's a Garfield face.
That is definitely not cat faces. I'll tell you that right now.
Have a look at it closer. Like, Discord's blurry.
They
You
are.
love that?
No, they are.
Because the Dark Souls universe has plenty of that. Of like weird amalgamations.
Blade and Sorcery is its current state is so much fun. There's still no leveling up or treasure yet, but doing long hard mode runs of the randomly generation is so much fun. I've never played this Blade and Sorcery. I don't know what it is.
It's VR.
Oh.
You'll see it one time. I didn't want to stream it in the past because it wasn't optimized yet, so it took up way too much resources to properly play just by myself.
How about now?
But it's been getting better.
Okay.
I haven't played it in a while because I haven't played VR in a while. It's
Oh.
probably been a year or at least.
Oh.
I miss HD VR, but we gotta get this room decorated. I'm gonna put some work in. Problem right now is that I have 3 monitors. I have 2 monitors and a TV that I use. But then I think of like, okay, but if I have a corner desk that is wide enough, I could have those 3 placed in there, then the computer next to it, and I should have enough room left in this space to comfortably VR with. That should work.
Comfortably VR with, huh?
Yeah, if you VR, you do want to have some space. You don't want to hit. You don't want to hit your monitor.
Well, no, that makes sense
No.
to me.
Mm-hmm. That's the conundrum. That is the challenge.
It's a good challenge.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get me a desk. I first have to take measurements, which I should have done already, but
Yeah.
I'll do that soon. And I ordered the new NAS, the new network hard drive system.
That's good.
So, at some point, the Plex will not be working for a little bit as I set everything over, but then it should work swimmingly, and I won't have to like convert files anymore so we can watch them together. Like every time we watch JoJo together, I have to like make a 720p version of it. Because
Why?
otherwise it streams horribly. Because my NAS right now does not decode well. It can send files well, but it can't transform them super well. Which means that's where it gets stuck. It gets broken. So what I do is I get that JoJo episode to my computer, use the Plex on my computer, which is beefy.
Yeah.
Do the conversion there, put it back on the main Plex, the network drive, so that I can then serve that 720 file so my NAS doesn't have to do the decoding because it's weak. That's the long short of it. But with the new one, it should be able to do decode and convert like on itself. It should be powerful enough. So, cost a lot of money, but I'm gonna pile off the old one to my parents because
Will they
would
like?
love.
I'm sure they would like that. I hope they like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they will because they want their files to be centralized somewhere. And I told them that the cloud sucks and they don't like to pay monthly for cloud.
That's a good reason.
Something that I found helped a lot was getting a thin square mat and Valkyrie into the middle of my VR space, so with my feet I can center myself. I generally don't have a problem centering myself because I almost always have the barriers on. The Steam VR, you might have not seen it because I'm capturing the game and not Steam VR itself, but if you get too close to a wall, a grid starts to show up.
Oh yeah.
Which tells you like, hey, you're too close to the wall. I generally have that up to very aggressive because I don't mind. So I generally know where I'm at. But it is a good idea.
I mean,
Hero's great,
that
man.
sounds like something to get.
I'm probably not gonna get it because I'm very well spatially aware. Because I'm not gonna explain it. I'm just gonna say it's because of the autism.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna take an hour to explain how my autism fits in that. I'm just gonna say. Full immersion is basically impossible for me.
I mean, that sounds like
Because of
something that
how
would be very
my brain
difficult for
works.
anybody to do.
Yeah, but like, you know, if somebody puts a VR headset on your head and perfectly translates your finger movement using the controls, at some point your brain is going to be like, I am here now. I'm not in the real world. I'm in this virtual world that I'm treating as the real world.
Yeah.
My brain never does that.
Oh.
Ever. Something, I don't know why, something never like makes that fully happen. Which oddly enough doesn't hamper my gameplay that much because I'm always kind of aware by like limitations of a video game, so to speak.
Really?
I told you it was going to be difficult to explain. I have the grid on too because I don't want to hit a wall, and my sense of space is usually pretty good, but there are times when it helps. It does, you know.
Oh, I probably
and
probably would be terrible with a
always
sense
have
of
the
space.
I always have the floor grid on too, which I love.
Floor
I'm
grid?
very happy to the floor. Just like you have a grid when you get too close to a wall, there's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
a grid
Yeah, I get it.
on the floor that tells you, you know, where you are within your physical space. And it's just like a small little line that is an outline of the space you assigned.
Yeah.
I love having that on because sometimes you'll play a game and it's all black or it has no floor and your stomach wants to do things you don't want to do, you know? And that helps with VR, especially the cheap VR games like to do that. It's not great, but
I'm in the Legion of the Dead. Nothing between us will last.
Exactly. All the fun, none of the commitment.
Argon, you fuck off! She's mine! You get your stinky rash away from her, goddammit!
Yeah, that's not gonna...
He has a rash.
Canonically he does, yep, so that's true.
Yeah. It's the Grey Warden rash.
The Warden rash? Is that what we're calling it?
Let's do the rash. It's the Warden rash.
It's a graveyard smash.
It is.
I hate that.
And more ways than one, kid.
That fucking song, man.
It's such a terrible song, but it's such an earworm.
You know why it's purposely a terrible song? Because it's supposed to be.
I know, because it's an earworm.
It's a novelty song. It's not supposed to be serious.
I know, it's an earworm, and I hate it, and I can't stop thinking about it whenever I even think about Smash.
I know.
Either it's Smash Mouth or Smash.
Oh,
Monster Mash.
fucking Smash Mouth. God damn it.
We've already had the conversation.
Yeah, if you don't know, the singer of Smash Mouth died yesterday. That alcoholic Nazi
dead.
prick.
Fucker's dead.
After
because his liver failure or something.
And he did a Nazi salute. I'm not letting it go.
past.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm not defending him. I barely know the guy.
Yeah, and you know, I guess it's true. Only shooting.
once told me I was gonna Nazi salute on a concert.
Nazi salute on a concert. That's good. I guess the shooting star didn't break the mold there, huh?
The shooting star saluted a bit too hard. I'll start.
I think that this is a good place to stop for now. What do you think?
Oh fuck! It's already been 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
But,
it went quick tonight.
Yeah. We barely did anything, honestly.
We actually did a lot to the point where we were about a third of the way through the DLC. I'm just saying. We're doing well, actually.
He went off the deep end into alcoholism, deep into depression, just for some balance. I know. We read up on
His
that.
child, yeah, I did hear about that. But you know, but I get, I get it.
Okay.
I get
And
it,
it's
but a lot of this shit he did
inexcusable.
wasn't okay.
He wasn't always a monster.
Neither was Hitler. Look what happened to him.
He wasn't always a monster mash.
He was a graveyard. He's now a graveyard smash mouth. Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Oh god, it's never too soon. It's never too soon. People were making asphyxiation jokes as soon as that other guy died. What's his name?
David Carradine.
Yeah, David Carradine. As soon as he died, they were making erotic asphyxiation jokes. It's never too soon. You're just gonna get shit for it.
Look, I'll give it this. Like,
I mean, he was an American, so you know, of course he didn't get help.
he just didn't get it. I agree. Like, I agree he's not a monster, but it's just, it's hard to, it's easy to be sympathetic, but it's hard to care. Does that make sense?
Actually, that makes perfect sense, honestly.
Yeah.
That is probably the best way you can put it. All I would say is it is just inexcusable to be giving any kind of support to Nazi beliefs. I used to think that punching Nazis was not okay because that was not the way to go, but clearly we are past that point, and now we got to start punching.
Clearly, we need to punch more Nazis. So you know what you know what we need to do? We need to play, Kenny.
Oh, well, we will. I bought you the trilogy.
I have. Well,
So-
I don't know about the trilogy, but I downloaded Wolfenstein.
Yeah. No, I bought you the Wolfenstein all, just the 3 new ones.
Oh, okay.
Not the edgy teenagers, because even as co-op apparently that's not fun.
Fuck those edgy teenagers.
They're not even edgy teenagers. They're just cringe. You should watch a video of it at its worst, and you'll get immediately why people are so fucking mad at the new generation.
I look at it this way. Fuck Nazis.
Yeah, fuck Nazis. Not really. Unless they're really hot, then you could fuck them in the asshole.
I mean,
those blonde hottie ones with the big tits.
Oh.
I don't know where I'm taking this tangent, and I'm kind of hoping that my brain is gonna think of something, but
I don't.
Oh yeah, no. Lyle said that. Fuck Nazis, but fuck them in the asshole so they don't breed. Thanks, Lyle. That was a good one. I don't remember that.
I'm.
What?
I don't know what we're trying to say here.
I'm saying nothing. I'm just being. I'm just.
You're just
doing
being
shock value at
a
this point.
snarky butthole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So tomorrow I'm gonna do my thing. Thursday we're back for Awakening. How about this? Do you want to start? Do we want? I guess no. We got to finish Donkey Kong Country 2.
We don't have to. We don't have to do anything on Monday.
Well,
we're just finishing Donkey Kong Country 2 because we're both too stubborn to quit on it.
That's a big reason, yeah. But we could all.
Nobody's gonna give a shit if we just skip it from that point on.
Well,
but,
we should also. I mean, we could just start Wolfenstein on Monday if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mondays are our least good day, so we just do have fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun on Mondays. You want to do Wolfenstein? You want to find out what it is? Fuck it. Actually, it's 9/11, so I think in a weird way it would not be connected, but.
Well, actually, I still want to show you that conspiracy video on 9/11.
Okay, but the thing about Wolfenstein is, though, I don't think you're gonna have. I don't think one stretch of 1 hour is gonna be enough to enjoy the game's pacing.
So then let's
Wolfenstein
save
for 2
let's
hours.
save Wolfenstein for another day.
I don't know. It's not going anywhere.
Exactly, and that's why I
especially
could...
where it's at now. Also, I wanna. Yeah, I know Gumstitch scam call centers.
Yeah.
They're desperate for money, but they're complicit in a heinous act of stealing money from vulnerable people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching those videos where they get scammed back. There's one particular video where they actually get like super fucking caught, the whole way. The reverse scammers get all their personal data. They hack into their webcams, and they get the police actually involved. They get the whole thing rolled up, and that was so satisfying to watch.
Yeah,
it was a good 20-minute video. It was a good one, honestly. But yeah, we should probably just like destroy 2 towers on 9/11, because who fucking cares anymore?
That's a little harsh, but okay.
I mean, like in Minecraft or something. Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, not actually Minecraft. There is a game called what's it called again, where you can just destroy stuff.
Oh wait, what?
What? Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. We're waiting. We are waiting. 2 towers level in Unreal 2.
No.
we should vocally narrate the 2 towers book from Lord of the Rings. That would be such a fucking subverse joke right there. Welcome to the 2 towers from Lord of the Rings. Why 2 towers? 9/11, bitch.
I know.
Nothing is sacred anymore. Make fun of everything. We're gonna die anyway in 50 years. If we're lucky.
Yeah, probably.
Teardown, yeah, I have to. Teardown is really fun. Teardown is really fun. You can do anything in Teardown. Teardown is all about just destroying. Like really efficiently in the campaign, but you can just destroy in general.
I don't know.
I have it, it's really fun.
I don't have that campaign.
Look it up on Steam sometime. You'll get what it is pretty much.
Yeah.
Teardown is brilliant and the modding community is insane. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, you know what? I'm just gonna link you the Steam page right now. Teardown Steam. Is it still an alpha?
Hey, question. Can the what the thing is?
Oh, cool, it's full release.
Can Tower Unite do Vimeo or no?
We'd have to check, but I don't think so, no. Vimeo's still
Taking a
around?
ship.
Because the only way I could find this video apparently is it's on a Vimeo.
Oh, well, yeah, Vimeo doesn't work. Goody! Oh, lucky me. I mean, unlucky me.
Oh.
I don't think it works, though, no.
So then maybe we can't watch it with Tower Unite. We'll have to do it another way.
You could check it Tower. I could check it Tower Unite right now. Actually, fuck it. We're in the end stream anyway. We're fucking talking about shit anyway. Fucking anything. I'll boot up Tower Unite right now.
Like,
I know it tells you at the beginning.
It's a very and just to be clear, I don't believe any of this shit, but it's a very famous or infamous documentary that came out back in the day that was called Loose Change. The one I was going to show was called the second edition, where it is a guy going on like an hour and a half conspiracy theory rant saying, oh, you know, the entire 9/11 thing was an inside job by the government, and they are the bad guys.
Jet fuel can't melt steam memes.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
I said that wrong on purpose,
yeah,
by the way.
I know, but that's that kind of shit.
Yeah. Also, as long as it's not Live Leak, because we're not looking to get cancelled. People die on Live Leak.
I don't even know what Live Leak is.
Live Leak is basically if there were no rules on YouTube, no content rules of anything can go there. The ISIS beheadings were on Live Leak.
That's not. It's on fucking Vimeo. I can give you the link to it now.
We have SoundCloud and we have YouTube. I'm looking at it right now for Tower Unite.
So this is the video.
Oh my god. You just fucking linked it to me. God damn it.
It's Vimeo. It's fucking Vimeo. Who cares?
Maybe I'll watch it sometime. I have to go take a shit anyway.
Well, you'll take a shit when you see this, because it's shitty.
What was that?
It's shitty.
Shitty. Yeah, no, SoundCloud and YouTube only. Sorry.
Oh. Can we download this and do it?
What do you mean download?
I don't know.
If you don't know, how am I supposed to know?
I'm asking, can we download it?
You could download anything.
If we we can download this video.
Yes, but what do you want to do with the file then?
Is there a way to use it so we could watch it on the thing?
We could try uploading it to YouTube then, and maybe risk a content ID strike or my IP getting banned.
Well, what if we upload it, watch it, and then just get rid of it? Or how about this? We upload it, make it private, and then play it, and then get rid of it.
Oh, YouTube doesn't care if it's private or not. It'll scan it.
Oh, really?
Because YouTube's AI. Dude, Google's been using AI for a while now. You don't think Content ID is manually done, right? How complete channels are getting fucked over manually? No, that's all automated. And then it takes like 10 weeks for someone to manually have a look at it. And it's like, oh, wait, no. That was a mistake. Sorry for the 2 strikes. 1 more and you're permanently gone.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's all automated. That's why the summer of YouTube is a thing, because they want to confuse the fucking thing.
That's a shame, because I was hoping like we can maybe just use it temporarily and get rid of it. I don't know.
It's very risky to do it. I wouldn't do it, because why is it not on YouTube right now? I don't know, but it's probably for a reason.
I can't find it. That's the problem.
So it would be very risky if one of us did it, because we could then just risk the whole fucking channel, one of the YouTube channels. And I'm not gonna fucking risk mine, because I have still a watch later playlist of like 750 videos.
Well, I'll do it on mine. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, then it gets banned. By the way, your account is gone then. Your Gmail.
Oh.
Possibly any connected YouTube accounts are deleted. Yeah.
That could be a problem.
Yeah. Scorched Earth. If YouTube wants it, they can scorched earth you, and you're just fucking gone.
That could be a big problem.
I think, yeah. In some cases, if you get 3 copyright strikes, and that's if you're an established channel, you might survive with your email address, but that's a might. That wasn't always the case. Generally speaking, the whole account is gone, because your Google account is your email and your YouTube and other shit. So, you know, maybe not.
I'm so disappointed.
That's YouTube, dude. Why do you think I'm like uneasy about like doing off streams on YouTube? Because fucking with YouTube just ain't my type of fun.
But it's the irony is that it's a video that was on YouTube for so fucking long. I've seen it there many times.
Oh, dude, you want to talk about that? A lot of channels are getting strikes now on old videos because of newly introduced rules.
Okay.
So new rules are applying to 10-year-old videos and are ruining channels automatically, retroactively.
That's not good.
That's bad. That's real bad. If you lose monetization if you say like a slur or like just fuck in the first minute, and if you have a gun, just any gun in your video, you're rolling the dice.
Oh, really?
Unless the system for sure knows that it's from a video game and it's in that video game. But if you try to trick it, yeah, you're rolling dice. I have one video with copyright protected music, but I'm allowed to keep it up without a strike because that specific musician has specifically allowed the music to be used. The caveat is I can get ad revenue from that video. It all goes to that musician. Fair enough, really. Yes.
No, that makes sense.
Has to be
that also
that
makes
has
sense.
to be manually allowed. So a human has to allow that. They have to be like, this is okay.
No, I know.
the robots are making this trouble happen, and YouTube's like doing fuck all to like rein it in. It's fucked. I am not fucking with YouTube.
I found
sorry.
the video, but I found it in a different language.
Sometimes that's enough.
It's in Urdu for some fucking reason.
Oh god. This is the sort of shit that I know, Rob.
I don't know this shit. I don't break the law, so
It's not the law.
shouldn't be.
If I make a video where I shit myself and shoot guns at a wall, YouTube will not have it, but it's not technically illegal.
Yeah, I guess.
Now I'm just being pedantic, but
But you're right, and what's the point? Because YouTube's the one that everyone uses. Well, anyway, I found the fucking video on Vimeo, so if there's no way we can stream this on Vimeo, then I guess there's nothing we can do.
I mean, maybe I'll download it and put it on a Plex or something. I don't know.
Well, I was thinking just, like, make a screen. Instead of actually going into Tower Unite, we just do a screen of the video.
We could try and do that somehow with a hacky way of using Discord. It's not ideal.
I was even thinking
But
using Discord.
Why do you desperately want me to watch that?
Because it's funny and we can make fun of it. To me, that's the whole point. To make fun of stupid shit and stupid things people believe in. Especially a conspiracy theory like this.
I'd prefer to make fun of Atlas Weeps. What was it called again?
Atlas Shrugged?
Atlas Shrugged, yeah.
Atlas Weeps? What the fuck is that?
I don't fucking know. It's probably Atlas Shrugged, and I'm just...
It is Atlas Shrugged. That's a cool fucking name, though. Atlas Weeps. That's great.
No, it makes me weep. Atlas Shrugged fucking suck, but it's funny suck.
It's not funny suck. It's just depressing suck.
It's funny because it's stupid. It's like if you're really into like politics and shit, and you look at that, it's like you're having a field day just making fun of it.
That's true.
That's why it's funny suck. Because people seriously had these thoughts and thought they were brilliant. Somebody thought this was a good idea.
I guess. Yeah, that stupid woman, what's her name? Ayn Rand.
I'm not good with names, but
yeah,
there you go.
yeah, and she can go fuck herself, Ayn Rand.
Have a look at Teardown, by the way. You'll get immediately what it's like.
I was looking at it. It looks alright.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Basically destructive Minecraft, but like more detailed.
Yeah.
I don't know, smaller voxels. You know what I'm getting at. I enjoyed it a lot when I played it. I should probably go back to playing it. Maybe I'll stream it sometime on YouTube or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll get you to play it.
Yeah, okay. I'll give it a shot.
There's so many games for us to play.
On that note, I think we're going to call it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Come.
Thank you.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come!
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Of course!
And, Kenny?
Can I be pedantic for a second? Absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
This is the perfect stream to be pedantic.
Perfect timing as we're about to fucking leave. Go for it.
Oh, baby. I was having a big stretch. Thanks for watching Spider-Man. Without a comma, you're thanking the audience for watching Spider-Man.
Isn't that the joke?
The comma might be in there and it's just being sucked in. I might have fucked up my layering a little bit.
I also thought that was the joke.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, alright.
I
actually thought you did it on purpose. Alright.
You can add a comma yourself. You just edit the fucking thing and it'll be easy.
I know. Hold on.
Thanks for watching Spider-Man.
Well, the comma's there now, but you can barely fucking see it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of nuts!
But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please give us a follow, give us a subscribe, a like. Also, please, and I mean this in all sincerity, donate. Join our Discord, donate to the Ko-fi, help the stream grow, and you know, all that helps us go a long way in becoming better at this job. You know?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.